Okay, let's turn that down. All right. I think we're... Oh. Hey, okay. Hey, we get... Hold up. Are we live? It's telling me we're green. We in the green area. So that's good news. That's good news. You know, we've had good success with that. Hopefully this time our power doesn't go out. As long as the power doesn't go out, I'm a happy man. That's all I'm hoping for. Just that was awkward. I didn't the power went out last time. As long as that doesn't happen, we're doing something right. Let me fix this real quick. Got the wrong thing pulled up. Okay. All right. Chat, how we doing? Hey, shout out to everybody that's in here and everybody that comes in to this stream. I know it's 9 o'clock. I was not planning to go this late. Not at all. Like, when I did my injury report, I was like, okay, we probably going to jump in this about, 7? Nope, it's 9. It came out later. The whole video came out later. So I was like, we still got to do it, though, because tomorrow's last second dose. So I won't be able to do this tomorrow. And we're going to be talking about some trade, deadline, rumors, and all that tomorrow. So I thought today we got to jump into the All-22. And I don't even know if we'll get through it all. Like, we didn't get through it all last time. And there's just a couple things that I want to really dive into. In the chat, if there's anything that you want to see, if there's like a certain player, a certain, side of the, if there's something specific, a certain play that you want to see, let me know in the chat. We'll roll through it, because I probably won't go through every single play, but there are some things specifically that I want to watch back and that I have. I've watched this a lot of times, but I want to share it with you guys, get your thoughts. How we doing? Shane, what's going on, Shane? JT's massive purpose. I love that first comment. That's a beautiful comment, man. I love it. It's hump day. I haven't heard that in a while. Love it. Hey, who misses those commercials? Remember the hump day commercials? Are those still a thing? I don't even know. Michael, my man Michael, he always in here. You already know. Hey, the orange drink today, baby. We got the orange drink. Oh, and we got the ads. You can't go wrong with the ads. It just happens. The Fresh Panda. Ooh, the Fresh Panda. Yeah, I see you. I don't know how to read your name. Penultimate? What's going on, my man? What is up, my man? And Derek's watching from Minneapolis. Ooh, I missed the opening TD. Oh, you're going to see that. Oh, you're going to see that. All right, we going to get into that. Let me make sure this poll gets pulled up correctly, and then I will share it, and then I'll share the screen. I think we're already pretty much there. Definitely going to see that play where Swift sat the guy down. Ooh, you know what? I might have to figure out where that's at. That's the, what quarter was that? I know what play that was. That was the draw. I think I know about where that was. So we'll find it. We'll find it. We'll find that. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find that. Okay, let me get this pulled up real quick, and then we'll. Yes. And let me know if it's too zoomed in, because I'm not gonna be able to see anything. Actually, can I? Oh wait, yeah, I can. Never mind. I lied. I can see. Hold up. I just forgot what I was doing for a second. Yes. No. Smaller. Yeah. No. What am I doing? That's the wrong thing. Okay. 1 second. Let me make sure I get that. I want this full. Bam. That's a good view. And let me know if I'm blocking something. If I'm sitting here blocking things, be like, dude, you're blocking the screen. Okay. I'm not going to try to, but I just might. Let me skip through these kickoffs, because I don't. By the way, our kickoff coverage was good. So like, we could look at that if you want, but we don't need to see this. Panay and Donald fight. Yes, that's a great idea, because we should get a great angle of that. That's a great idea. But I want to start off right from the beginning, because we'll get into the screen touchdown and we'll get into the offense. I definitely want to take a look at the 2-minute warning again from this angle. But yes, that would be a good one. And I'm pretty sure that happened early too, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find that play. You'll see some of the 3 tight end sets. I want to look at that. There's a lot. There's a lot to look at. And I really wanted to just see how we contained Donald. Because that was coming into the game. And how are we going to contain Aaron Donald in this one? And we did pretty well, right, until that last play. Even in the run game, we ran at him a few times. And I didn't expect that watching it back. I was like, yeah, we kind of went at him. And this was a great run to start off with. All right, I'm down with starting with Jamal. It don't matter who gets the first snap to me, who gets the first carry, but I do love me some Jamal Williams. And I like how the first play was like, okay, we're going to punch you in the mouth. You got smaller linebackers, and that's where we're going. We're going upfield. We're going right at you. And this run, it wasn't directly at Donald, but it was definitely on his side. And I just love this. I mean, this is good blocking everywhere. Dan Campbell spoke highly of Jonah, probably because he's moving guys like this. But just look at this. I mean, this is fantastic blocking to start the game, and I love it because Jamal puts his head down, and he's just going to get you some yards. Let me back this up real quick just to see the matchups. So here's Aaron Donald. He's on Big V. Big V handling his own here to start this off. He does get off him a little bit, but he doesn't really make an impact on that play. That's still like 6 yards to start it off. So I love that. It's just a good way to start the game. You know, you start, you set the tone. I need to see those tight end trap plays. Oh, yes. Yes, unfortunately, we'll have to see the yeah, yes. Okay, I'm going to take notes right now before we get too far into this of the play. So tight end, traps, okay. We got the Donald fight, of course. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, you also want to see Swift when he ran over a guy. There was actually a couple examples of that, so I think you'll see a couple. And, of course, the opening touchdown. We're about to get to that. So, yeah, Chad, just let me know if there's something that you want to see as we go through this. Let me move my stuff out of the way. What is this one? Okay, this is sweep. Guys, this play is cool. Okay, I know that's like, oh, this play's cool. This play is cool, man. And I didn't notice how they pulled this off, and it didn't work that well. Khalif, to me, needs to get upfield sooner on this play. But first off, this team is fast. This is a fast defense. They were flying around. Their secondary is aggressive, but I love this play. And this is, I feel like, one of the ways that you run at Donald, but at the same time, you don't. You just try to get him going the other way. Did you guys notice this toss in real, like, live act? I did not notice it. Look at this. Look at this toss. This is cool. This is really cool how they pulled this up. So they think you're tossing this to Swift. Now, shout out to the linebackers. I mean, they didn't bite at all. Look at this guy's already getting outside. And 51, who is Reader, he's not moving. Like, they didn't really bite on that too much, but it was just a cool toss. I feel like Khalif needs to get upfield, like, right here to give Nelson a chance. You're kind of doing a 2-on-1 with Hawk if you don't get upfield. He's got to get upfield. Like, Khalif, get upfield. Kind of goes wide with it a little bit, and he tries to cut back. He got us a couple there. But I just thought the play design was cool. So, I mean, come on now. The diving catch by Khalif. Yes, we will get to the 2-minute drill because you're right. The 2-minute drill was one of our, I mean, shoot, passing wise, it was some of the best we've seen of our offense passing the football. Let me go back ahead. We skipped in. I messed this up a little bit. Yeah, we're a little. Okay, here we go. I do want to start at the beginning of this one. I have a real quick question. Stafford has thrown for 300 yards 3 times. The Rams for 7 games. Ooh, did he have in Detroit? You put me on the spot with that one. I don't know. I'm sure he had a lot, but like if you're talking like in 7 games, I don't know if he's done that. Maybe if you go back to like the 2011, 2012 years. I don't know in like 2020, 2019. Maybe in 2019 he might have done that a few times because 2019 got really hot. Remember the first 8 games, he had 2,500 yards. So I think on average, through 8 games in 2019, he was averaging over 300 yards a game through his first half of the season. So at some years I think we saw it, but that's a pretty nice stat. And they do like to throw the ball. Let's skip the golf interception. I'm down with that. I've seen that a few times. I don't need to see it again. Okay. Okay. Oh, you say talking about Khalif? Oh, yeah, we're going to see some Khalif because really that was the only receiver that we threw it to in this game. And I just felt like at one point in this game we started to find some rhythm. And you can see, look at how they're handling Donald here. And this is just some of the things that I feel like I looked for because I knew we struggle with stunts and just how he picked it up. So they're going to have Donald wrap his way around to the inside here. And this is what I want to see. How are the Lions working with this? And you can just see like just the passing off shoulder to shoulder, not leaving any space. And you're getting one-on-ones then with Sewell and Nelson. And this is just base protection. You're going 3-by-1 base protection. There's nothing here. There's no chips. There's no delays. It's straight up protection, right? So, obviously there's an internal clock that I think coming in the game, and we talked about this before the game, like you got to tell Gall, hey, get this ball out. Like do your drop. If it's there, get it out. Don't try something crazy, especially on downs like this. Just get the ball out because we've struggled against guys that aren't Leonard Floyd and Aaron Donald and what they have on the edge. And you can see our edge are going to be a little bit here, but just get the ball out. And I like this one. Now, I did notice Khalif, though. We talking about Khalif. Look at this. Now, look, Khalif wasn't really open by the time he threw it, but I don't have an issue with that. I like it. Just get out of your hands, get the first. But watch Khalif run because they're going to pass this off. So it gives Khalif a little bit of space at the top. And woo! Look at it. Hey, hold up. Do you see the burn? I'm just saying. If defense are going to sell out and sell it for the run, you talk about who gets separation at receiver right now. The guy that's getting separation is this guy. It's Khalif. All right, so if you're watching this film back, if you're lying, I got to be saying, man, look, Khalif, all right? If there's a guy that can take the top off, we get these one-on-ones. Khalif's that dude, because here, see how they pass it off. They're going to take St. Brown as his own coverage, and he's a little step behind, and then you just see the burn from Khalif. I love that. But this is easy. Get the first down, keep the sticks moving. I got no... For real. Panda, for real. I don't know. He had like that stretch of struggling, then he comes back. One thing I will say about Sewell, though, that was nice against Terrell Lewis. We know Lewis from Alabama. Dude got to watch his hands, because he gets like this, and he starts grabbing, and that's why he's getting holding. He grabbed the dude by like up here, and I was like, how did that not get holding? He do need to watch his hands. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. You will see, and look at TJ. Let me look at TJ. What did I miss for TJ? Back up. Was he blocking? Oh no, he was running a route. No, there was no protection here. All right, right here. Are we on the same play? You guys are a little delayed, so if I miss it, that's why. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but again, I have no issue with that. Like, get the ball out. You need 3 yards. You know the give. I don't. Like, we need 3 yards, bro. You know who you're going against. There's certain games. Like, if we are, protecting real well, and you know that, hey, they struggle with pass rush, then I want you to be more aggressive and push it. And there's some spots that we'll take a look at, and I'm like, dude, you got to push that. Like, you got to get that out now. But, like, situations like that, I'm just like, get the ball out. Get it out, and just let the playmakers do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was the part I liked. We had to be on schedule in this game, but you're right. Now, Hawkinson was a big target in this game, too. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody contributed to all these losses. I mean, everybody's to blame. Like, Goff has a lot of blame, and he'll get a lot of blame, as he should as the quarterback. You're getting paid the most, so you're going to get blamed the most. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You got the money. I ain't saying the Lions paid you, but they kind of are, So it's one of those things. But at the same, yeah, everybody deserves blame. There's blame to go around for every loss. And I just hope we get one soon. JT's math is perfect. Put it in at the beginning, and he was like, we're going to get our first win, and I hope so. What is this? Is this the Hawk one? Yes, this is the Hawk miss. Okay, here's one of these situations where I get the play. Like, when you really break down what's going on here, I get it. And it's early, so sometimes maybe you haven't found your rhythm yet. So, look, I never get too big. I don't get too crazy over, like, oh, here's a missed pass, like one here or there. If it's consistent, that's an issue. If you're inaccurate over and over, now I'm concerned. But if it's like, okay, you missed a pass. Now, third downs will get the eye. If this is 3rd and 3 and he misses this pass, this gets a lot of attention, as it should. It's a key down. But this is first down, so it didn't get that kind of attention. But I do understand the play here. First off, you have little Dante Dion. Okay, now, am I saying his name right? I don't even know. The guy is literally 150 pounds against TJ Hawkinson. You can already see the cushion pre-snap he's giving him. So, again, we just want to stay on time. We just want to stay on time in this game, and they're bringing really creative blitzes. So it's a quick drop, and look, he's going to run this out route. Goff's going to throw it back to throw him away from the defender, as you should, but he doesn't. But he throws it too far back. Hawk's already working back to the ball. He understands where this is going, but he throws it too far back. So that's just a miss, right? I mean, you throw it back, they run the out, and you throw them back to the ball. It's how quarterbacks are doing it, but he threw it too far back, so he missed that one. But then, hey, we about to get to that third down play. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think all the IRs we have right now are helping. We got a lot of IRs. You had really good seats at this game. It was nice. You were at the game, Antonio? Oh, my gosh. My man, that's awesome. And this was probably a great game to be at. It wasn't like a blowout. You got to sit there and just enjoy. Like, yeah, this was a fun game. I wish you could have walked away with a win, but at least it was entertaining, right? It wasn't like this was awful. So that's good. That's good. Now this is the this is really the only thing that I don't love with Swift, and it's not Swift as much as I think it's partly the blocking, and it's partly just who he is. So I get it. I would like to see Jamal get the ball more. I know they want to get Swift the ball more. Look, they're good running backs, so it's hard to say, like, oh, we'll just take from this guy, because both of them, I want them to have the football a lot. So I'm, like, cool with – I love these formations, first off. I love when they put both backs out there. You got 2 threats. I love this stuff, right? So you're going to have Jamal come up front, and then Swift's going to get this, right? So you just don't know who's getting the ball. But I love when they do this. You're going to have Jamal take Terrell Lewis on the block here. So it's going to be a little lane, but you can see Swift immediately, and I think if you really slow this down, like you really got to drop this. I can't even slow it down, but if you really pause, if you go like second by second, you can see that he sees the leverage by the D lineman right here, right? He sees it. So he's got the inside leverage. He can see the dude's poking his head out on Evan Brown. So instead of going upfield, where possibly he gets to 4 or 5 yards, he immediately jumps to bounce it. And unfortunately, they're bringing safeties down because they know we run the football. So this is where it helps to be able to hit over top. They know we're running the ball. So then all of a sudden, Jordan Fuller's there, and it kind of wraps this play. Like, that's where, if this was Jamal getting it, maybe this play goes better. That's nothing against Swift. But, you know, it's just situationally different. The screen that Swift scored a touchdown, Jamal's probably not scoring a touchdown there. You know, he might get you a first, but he probably ain't scoring a touchdown. So it's just a different skill set. But that's where I'm like, okay, if he just had the mindset that I'm going downhill on this, I'm getting you 5. But, you know, he's a creative running back, man. So he's trying to bounce that. But, you know, they're all over it. They're all over it. And then here's the screen. So here's your third down. This is what you want to see. You get the cross screen. This is really good, dude. The blocking is beautiful. Look at Hawkinson. Look at Khalif blocking. I mean, and it sold so well, too. Like, there's no... You can't even tell this is a screen. You know, you can't tell this is a screen right here. They're blitzing. At this very second, can anybody say, well, I knew this was a screen? You can't even say you think this is a screen. Swift is getting pass protection. This dude's doing his little, you know, drag, and then they're blocking. That's what this looks like. But it's just sold so well, man. And then, of course, when you come back to it, he had to throw it away from the defender. Hits Swift, great catch, keeps his balance, and then it's just the blocking. Look, Hawk drags his guy Fuller across the field. All right? My boy Khalif up top is blocking the whole way. Look at Hawk going to work. And of course Swift is he's tough with the ball, man. And then it was really Jonah Jackson too. Let me back this up because I got to show some JJ love. You know, JJ needs some love. Jonah Jackson getting how you're blocking. We see you, Jonah. That's not Jonah Jackson. That's Evan Brown. I'm sorry. I pointed at the wrong guy. There's Jonah Jackson. 15 yards downfield blocking. We see you. We see you. And then Swift is he's just explosive, man. He's going to make a big play. I credit Khalif because he's blocking this guy the whole way. Like, some guys will just stop. Like, no, he's going to block you the whole way. So, that was great. This other angle might be better. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this real quick. Let's do this. Bam. Give me that, Jonah. Bam. Give me that. Hawk. We see you. And then I love seeing Khalif out there doing work. Yes, sir. That's a way to start the game. So, if you missed the first touchdown, there it is. Nice. I would have killed to be there. A cheer for them. Those special. Oh, you're right. Those special teams plays had to be hype. I bet it was like so. I don't know what the reaction would have been because I don't know how many Lions fans there was there, and I don't know how another team would react to it. Would it be loud? Would it be quiet? Would it be confused? I don't know what the reaction would be. But you're rooting for Lions when you don't want Thibodeau. Man, the Eagles fans want Thibodeau. They're like, let's lose. Let the Lions beat us, please, so we can get Thibodeau. I'm like, really? Y'all are... I mean, I get it. Like, you're not good, but you're 2-5. You know, like, come on. You're giving up 7 games in. Oh, this onside. I haven't even watched this one yet, and not back like this. You know how hard it is to catch those? Like, just go outside and get someone that can kick the top of a ball, right? And just place kick a top of a ball hard at the ground and just watch that thing bounce. I mean, it's random. It's bam, bam. I mean, it's like, how do I catch this? Those are hard to catch. Shout out to Cybert, though. Shout out to Cyber. You love to see it. The throw that Jack Fox to who was it? Bobby Price. That was good too. Bobby Price and I need to play some receiver. I'm just saying, like, hey, guys switch positions. Bobby Price threw a whole cut on that guy. Okay, we got the ball back. Let's take a look at our offense again here. This is a hold on Sewell. And I think this one was a little weak, I'm going to be honest. But I also think it's just he gets his hands wide. He lets defenders get inside, and then he's grabbing. Like, he'll grab around the shoulders. Right? That's where Sewell, things get dangerous with Sewell, and you'll see it later too. This one they call him for a hold, and this wasn't his worst. There was other ones that were worse, I think, that they didn't call a hold. This is one where they get him for a hold, and this one hurt because this is a nice run. Again, it's Jamal. It's good blocking. It's really, you got Matt Nelson one-on-one with Donald. They're going to pull their lineman. They love to do this. Big V's an athlete. I love watching Big V block. My man Evan Brown is brought down to his knee, but Big V can block, man. He's going to get to the second level. Like, this is a great hole, and Jamal's he's just, you know, I can't even think of the words to describe what I'm trying to say. He's north and south. That's what I'm thinking. But you can see Sewell, he gets his left hand outside, and then he's gripping on the inside. I don't know if they call it because his hand was outside or because he was holding on the inside. Maybe either one. But they give him with a hold, and that hurt because that backed up a good run. And you'll see a couple later, not holds, but you'll see other times where they maybe could have called it. This is another one from Swift. And again, I get what the Lions were trying to do. I mean, they're like, bro, let's trust our O-line. They're small in the defensive front. We're playing the numbers game, right? We got 5 O-line versus 4 defenders. Even if a defender slides down, if we get upfield, there's no, like, we're into the secondary with it. And I get it with Swift because you're like, dude, if he gets to second level, he's gone. And if I paused it right here, look at this. Just sit with me for a second. Look at this hole. Now, if you're seeing this, you got to be thinking, oh, snap, something good's about to happen. But you can see Nelson starts to get beat inside. Nelson's not really a people mover, which makes it tough. I would say he's more of an athlete than a people mover, and he's not even the most athletic. But, man, I mean, there's a hole to, like, maybe just go upfield here, and then he bounces it. And it's like, man, like, things like that, man, they hurt. They hurt. Big fan of wide receivers blocking down the field. Yes. Yeah. You know what? If they're not going to catch the ball, let us block. You know? I'll play. Oh my gosh, I wish McAfee. Ooh, they should do that. They're doing that Monday night thing with the Manning dudes. They should get McAfee in there. But our defense is playing way above their level, but our entire offense by the running back aren't great. Yeah, we you know what? I think we saw progress this week on offensively, but it's not where it needs to be at all. It is not. There's still every group, every area needs work, but I think we are seeing progress. And this one, man, like they're bringing Fuller down into the box. So I get it. I get the play, right? You have your offensive line. So it's kind of like a mid-screen, right? He comes back to the ball. Maybe Khalif should come back further to the football here. Because I think if Khalif shoots down further to the ball, he's going to help his blockers. He's so wide that he's not really helping his blockers on this screen. He's catching this, and there's no one there to help. Maybe if he comes back to the ball more, because, I mean, just credit to Jordan Fuller on this play. I mean, that's simple. I mean, he just doesn't get fooled. Like, he's sliding down a little bit, but the play action doesn't really bite on it. He just kind of sits and just super quickly he sees the tight end. He sees lineman getting out there. He's on it. Khalif drops it. Maybe if he catches this, maybe he could break outside. So maybe I don't know. I don't know the exact play. I'm thinking because you're bringing a lineman out, they usually want to get to the middle. You know, you're letting the rushers get in. You're trying to get to the middle field and break it to the middle. But he played really wide, so maybe that wasn't the play. I don't know. I'm just saying I thought that's what the play would be. But, yeah, this one, it was just really played. It just played really well by the defense. If we've been out, look at this. I mean, it's a solid fake. You got the defense going up, but you're not using your blockers. So that's why I feel like this probably should have been a play, maybe just closer in. That way he catches it here and he can try to get upfield. But no, that's not what happened. So that puts us into third down. I think we're gonna this is where he punt. Dude, this is the kind of thing though. Jalen Ramsey on this blitz. This is the kind of thing like I want to see Lions do more of. This blitz is pre-snap. This does not look like Jalen's coming. He doesn't show it. He doesn't lean. I mean, he doesn't show anything. And I noticed our linebackers show it. He doesn't show a thing here. So you have no idea. I don't even think he knew when he dropped back that Jalen was coming on this play. Because now he's over to the middle, and now Jalen blitzes. And I don't even think he knew it. It leaves him completely free. It's an extra rusher. Now, we needed like 7 yards because the first couple of plays weren't very good, plus the holding. So the only route that really I think gets 7 yards is Hawk. And I like the fact they're trying to hit Hawk. He has the advantage here. Like, hit Hawk. And I like it because this time he is throwing it before he comes out of his break. Maybe he could throw it a little bit earlier, but I do like that he's throwing it before he's out of his break, right? He did it right off the plant. That one's on time. Later he doesn't, which I don't know why. This time he does. Maybe it's because of who was covering him or the cushion that was given. But, yeah, he gets hit clean, and the ball just doesn't get there. The ball just don't get there. I don't know what you do with that. I don't know what you do with that play. Got no sound on this video. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. Right. You can't hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Let me get some more beats on. All right, y'all call me out. Let me get the beats on. I forgot. There's no sound on the plays. That would be copyright too. That trade, Decker, if you get a first and third to rebuild this team. A first and third for Decker? That's a lot. I do like Decker, though. Like, I feel like we need him now big time. So I like to keep him, but... Oh, here's the fake punt. Okay, look at Bobby on this, though. Bobby out here running routes. Oh, my gosh, Bobby. Like, he wasn't even open. Now, he don't think he's covering him, but dang. I'm just saying, Bobby, you might be able to try receiver. Maybe? Is that... I mean, that's how you get started sometimes. And Jack Fox threw a dot. Good protection. Throws a dot. Bam. That's nice. We should do this more. Like, why... Like, if we could do this, let's do it more. I don't have an issue with trying things like this. They ain't always gonna work, but if you get one-on-ones on the outside, do it like maybe, once every couple games, just so the other team respects it against whoever. I'm down with that. So I like it. What's this one? Oh, this is a swift run. Okay, this is nice too, man. We got some good reps here. They double team block on the bottom. I'll show you right here. They're going to double team block. It's going to be Sewell and Jonah who are going to get the double team here. And then you're going to have Big V. They like his athleticism. He's going to pull around the play and pick up the edge. It's just really nice. It's really, really well done play design. And it's just going to create a lot of space. And this is a huge hole. So, Swift, you got to take that hole. And then picks up a nice gain. That's just good blocking. That's good block. He loves to pull his lineman. Y'all notice that? Like, he loves pulling his lineman. I got to turn that down. I can't hear anything. It's loud for me. I don't know how loud it is for you, but I can't hear a dang thing. Do I play Madden? You know what? Honestly, I play a lot more college football now. I should start streaming that on the gaming channel. I be playing a lot of college football. Like, I like Madden, but college football is just something about it. I don't know. Even the old ones, I just rock with it. I just like it. This is the one where I feel like, man, so hey, you got to watch your hands, dude, because he do be getting high. But I do again. I like to play. This time, I don't think Hawk's out there. I don't know where Hawk is at. Maybe he was lined up at receiver. I'm not sure. But they're going to pull right. Well, they're going to motion right. And then he's going to get a field, pick up a block. So it's just cool how they do these plays. And they're trusting their old lineman to get downfield. This was Sewell. Like, it doesn't get called. But it's just like, okay, be careful. Be careful there, Sewell. Because we would rather you not even do that. That way you can pick up 2-3 yards than you holding him back at a sub 10. Because that's a killer. So that's like, okay, Sewell, hey, just be careful. I know you're young, so you're still trying to figure out your hands where they got to be and stuff like that. And guys are moving fast, so I'm not saying it's an easy job, but I'm just saying just watch the hands. And then this one, just to me, it's all Jalen Ramsey. Again, they go to the 2 running backs. They've been lining up Swift as like a receiver. Is this too, like, I don't know. I guess you don't want the defense to start just believing you're going downhill. Is this too, creative? I don't know how to say this. Like, maybe you should just try to get downhill again with Jamal. Like, for me personally, I'd be running downhill with Jamal way more than the Lions do. Way more than the Lions do. Like, you're asking Jamal to block, and this is just Jalen. Maybe if Jamal hits this block, this thing could be open. You can see he clearly missed it. That's why he's lunging, and that's what blows up this play. Shot to Jalen, just a great corner. But I don't know. I'd just be punching. I'd just be working it downhill. That's what I would be doing. Maybe against different teams. Maybe this team, they didn't feel like they had a huge advantage there because they're D linemen. I don't know. Ref almost called taunting on that play. You could see him on his flag. Oh, snap. I didn't see that. 10 to 15 yard play, red zone play. Yeah, I agree. Our red zone plays are not good. But like a play like this, I think that was first down, right? So when you do something like this, is this too creative in the red zone? Because you're in the red zone, right? It's first down. You do something like this, and I'm not going to knock a limb for creativity, but when you do something like this, and I feel like you had the advantage going downhill, now all of a sudden, you're behind the sticks, and you know that's not where you want to be. So you're putting your passing attack in a bad spot, which is clearly where we have had some issues picking up 3rd and long. So I don't know. We go back to Jamal here. We pick up 3. It's not a big gain, but maybe if we do that on first down, it helps out. We get 3 yards on each play. Now it's 3rd and 4. But either way, you get 3 yards on this play. Let me see this one again. Blocking doesn't look bad here. He's just trying to find a hole. There's really not a huge hole created. Maybe if this is Swift, this works better because maybe he gets up here, right upside the left tackle. But he's just gonna power in there and get 3 yards. It's cool to see the different type of back. But this puts us in a 3rd and long. This might be 3rd and 9. Now I'm thinking this might be 3rd and 9. I don't remember. It's a 3rd and long though. I know that, and this is not where you want to be. And this is the one where I don't know. I keep watching. I have no issue with the idea. Like, he's gonna stare down Hawk. And again, it's just you 3rd down, get the ball out of your hands. Look, they're not leaving. They're not chipping. So it's 5 against their 4, or however many they bring. Plus they blitz. So at this point, right, they're bringing 5 guys. So Goff needs to be like, bro, first read, get the ball out of your hands, right? That's where it's got to go. So I have no issues with saying I'm going to Hawk, and he shows it. But if you're going to do that, you got to get it out on the schedule. If you hold it, now all of a sudden he's going to jump that route. So you can't throw a pass late if you're staring it down. You can't come back to it. You can't hitch it. You got to be on top of it, especially when it's Ramsey. And maybe he doesn't fire this because it's Ramsey. Right, he's playing zone coverage. He's got his eyes on the quarterback. He's reading this the whole way, so maybe he doesn't. But right here, if he's got to throw it, he's got to throw it now, and he's got to throw it back here, like he did earlier. Throw it back here. Because Nelson was beat, the underrating might show better. He doesn't let it fly. He steps up. Maybe he felt like if he threw that, he got hit. At least he protected it. We've seen a lot of fumbles, so at least that happened. But yeah, that one just hurts, man. And that's just what we got. We've seen it for weeks now. This is what we have on the O-line. Like, you're not gonna. this is what we got. He beats him out around the edge right away. I don't know. It's a tough ask, but then it goes back to that first down play. You try to do things kind of crazy to the outside, and it doesn't work. So now you're in okay, now we're in third and long, and that's not where we want to be. And that was just one of the red zones. Like later, it wasn't. It was other things, but that was just one. What's good? Von D Gaming, what's good, man? I took Campbell off the dud list for the first game and put him on the studs for that game. Ooh, okay. Hey, Rat was not very kind to DC after this one. I was a little surprised. I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to have him reconsider that decision. Here we go though. Look at the kickoff, man. Our kickoff coverage was good. I just want to see who makes this hit. This is Derek Barnes. Oh, that was nice. Who is this? Oh, that's the new linebacker. Can't think of his name from the Bears. That was Woods. All right. I don't need to see it twice. It's just a kickoff. I just wanted to see it though. And those are really the first two drives that I've really focused on. And you guys said there was a certain couple plays you want to see, so I got those wrote down. Let's take a look at our first defensive possession, at least some of it here, and then we'll kind of get into some things you want to. We'll jump around, and then we'll just kind of see where we're at time wise with things. This is just a breakdown in coverage. Let me see what happened here. If I can quickly see what went down here, because this is a clean breakdown. This is an easy read for Stafford. You can see it looks like we're lined up pre-snap. Okay, Will as a tight end, and maybe it's not even a breakdown as much as it's just. I don't know how I would call this. Maybe just, it might be a breakdown. Okay, because this is probably a breakdown. Amani probably needs to jump to the outside here, right? And then Will can take the middle, but Amani doesn't. He plays with this guy upfield, so Higbee's completely free. That's an easy pass. It doesn't get easier than that. I guess you could call that a breakdown. It doesn't get easier than that as a quarterback. That's a tough way to start it. I don't think we saw as many of those as the game went on, but that was okay. It was their Super Bowl and wasted all of our fakes for the rest of the year. Bro, but I'm using them again because even every week they're going to be okay. Okay. We got to be prepared for it. And it's can you really play one-on-one now on punts if they know you can fake it, right? Can you do that? Because now they know you can fake it. So they're going to have to constantly put two guys out there. And if they don't, now there's that threat, and they're just going to be always worried about, snap, he might be catching this. So I feel like there's things you can do, maybe, now that they have that in the back of their mind. But you're right. This did feel like that kind of game where it's okay, whatever we can do. We know that we're going to struggle against this offense. They scored on every drive in the first half. We got to get some extra possessions. I get what you're saying. Shout out to Jerry on this play, setting the edge. He had an up and down game. I think that's the best way to describe it. Charles Harris doing his thing. This is a solid little run here. I like Charles Harris. Every time I watch Charles Harris, I'm I like that dude. Charles Harris is a good player. He's a really nice player, man. But, yeah, Jacobs forced that inside. He probably picked about 4 on that play. I didn't look at the marker that well. I don't have the play-by-play pulled up. Maybe I should. I thought about that. I just didn't do it. I usually write it down, but there's so much for me to read. I just okay. I stopped looking at it. Charles Harris going to a spin move. Oh, sap. Hey, reliable spin move. You love to see it. Okay, we came out kind of sloppy on defense. We did. And this is the second week of this a little bit, sort of. Same thing happened against Cincinnati. We came out a little slow defensively. That's kind of what happened here. I liked Parker, though. His communication was he was on it. There was one play, you'll see it later, I think, where he's trying to get the attention of safety, and he's clapping at him. He's dude, listen. Just because they said that we got to make sure that we're communicating on these plays, that we don't have these breakdowns. And this one, you have T-Walk sliding down here, and he just gets behind. He just gets behind defensively. It's just as simple as that. They're playing the middle of the field. Actually, let me back this up because I think I know what this is. I think we've seen this before. Maybe if I got a second look at this, because I think I know what this is. So we have T-Walk sliding down. Will's going to drop deep, right? And then A.J. Parker's going to sit in the middle. Okay, yeah, so this is one of those, and this is where it hurt not getting a ton of pressure. We got a little late here, but you didn't get a ton of pressure, so it kind of hurt because they were just able to get behind the defender. But this is that zone coverage that we do, man. We just drop in a zone, and we probably did this, maybe not necessarily trusting that we could cover Cooper Kupp one-on-one. That's probably part of it. We're yeah, that's going to be a problem, so we're going to drop in a zone. We got to pass this off right here. This needs to be passed off. I don't know why his isn't. For whatever reason, Walker just kind of stands still. He's got flat-footed, That we got past that. Pass that route off. He's a dud. I don't know. I wouldn't put him in dud. You know what though? I would say this. I think Amani only got targeted like twice, which is weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could put him in dud. He did give up some big plays, but he did make some plays. This was his toughest. I mean, this was the challenge, man, and we're gonna see it. I liked him the last 2 weeks. This was a challenge though. And to be honest with you, like this, we really just struggled. Whoever lined up against Cup, usually there was a completion. Unless we double teamed him, usually he got open. Elijah, what's going on, Elijah? How you doing, man? All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, we saw this a lot. Those screens, man. We saw this a lot on those screens. Man, they came out and they got a rhythm quick. They got a nice. Did we bring Parker on a blitz? What was this? We did. Okay, so this is just perfect timing. I don't know if they knew that this was what we were doing, but it looks like we brought AJ Parker on a slot cornerback blitz, which is kind of just awful timing. This is kind of like the bad timing we had. What was it, last week against Cincy, where we brought a blitz and then they ran the screen and it was like, okay, there's no one out there. It's kind of like what we had offensively. Sometimes it's just bad timing, but it kind of looks like I don't know. I mean, you could drop it into cover. It just looks like he's showing it a little bit. I don't know. That's just kind of what it looks like to me. Maybe not though. I guess he tried. I don't know. It's just a terrible time for a blitz because now you're getting 2-on-2. That's what they want. Shout out to Alex for getting out there and stopping that. Alex played well this game. You worry about Eagles wide receivers a lot. Am I worried? I haven't really dove into them yet that much. I know they got talent though. I'm definitely worried a little bit about Devontae. As soon as I see that name, like, yeah, I know what Devontae's about. So that one is like, okay, I know what he's about. Watkins, he's been solid. And who's the other guy they got? I'm drawing a blank right now. I can't think of the other receiver. Who's the other top? Oh, Rager. That was another high pick. So I know they got a lot of speed. That's what the receivers are. They're a speed receiver room. So that does concern me. It just tells me we're going to be playing a lot more zone coverage because that's what we do anyway, but that helps sometimes against that speed is like, okay, get pressure, number one. And number two, you have to play some zone coverage. And our pass rush, I think, has to be better in this one. Dang, Charles Harris, whole staff. We see you setting the tone. Hey, Alex had a pop in this game. I don't know if y'all saw it, but he popped a lineman in this game later. Like, he put a center on his knees in this game. I was like, dang, Alex, you was on something. It was on the final drive. I may skip to that after this possession just to show y'all because I didn't see that initially, and I was like, dang, okay, they go another slot cornerback blitz here. I don't know why they did so many slot blitz. I guess I can't say we didn't try it, right? Because the Rams did it. We tried it too. We brought AJ again this time, and they're going to drop the middle. I liked blitzing the interior of this team more than I liked dropping. But maybe that was because they thought they could collapse the pocket that way. I don't know. I would have rather, to me personally, blitz the middle than what we did than blitzing the edges. Without Sanders and Ertz, we got to worry about someone. Yeah, true. Right, no Ertz anymore. Now it's Goddard. Goddard's a good tight end. Yeah, Miles Sanders. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to play. You know what, though? Gainwell is a good running back, too. He's a good running back. Kenneth Gainwell is good. He's a good receiving back. Those can always give you problems. And then you just have to worry about the fact that their quarterback can run. And they haven't ran the ball a ton. But you got to worry about that. This is where the Lions were really good. This is where we were good. These rollouts, we did a really good job on this. Alex underneath. He wants to get downfield. Shout out to Amani. He's kind of playing the tweener game, right? Jump inside, jump in between. And then you have Higbee underneath. And, whoa, who shot down on that? Was that Jerry? I don't know who that was. No, that was T-Walk. Shout out to T-Walk. He shot down on that. We were just really good against this. Like, we were prepared for this. This was clearly something that they went over in practice. And Jalen. Look at Jalen. Like, he doesn't fall asleep at the wheel. He's like, oh, I got to get on that. Bam. We were good against this all day. I think it was our DBs just like, we just like, ooh, who's coming? We don't know who's coming. Red Wings just did something almost impossible these days. What'd they do, man? How you doing? Hey, y'all ready for that Michigan State game? I know I am. Let's go. We only 3 days away. 3 days, man. Come on now. Okay, sorry. Anzalone is really impressed. Me and you said it for. Woo! Hey, I appreciate. You know, I got a lot of things wrong, so I appreciate. I appreciate it, though. No, I mean, I just, I like Alex. And I think he's been better these last couple weeks. I think we're seeing a more... The Alex we kind of been waiting to see, right? We knew he was a captain when he came in, and but there are certain things in his game, and I think he got better once Jamie got traded. Like, I hate to say that, not traded, but cut. I hate to say it, but that's the truth. Like, we're not even looking back on that. Like, dang, I forgot we had Jamie. Now that I said that out loud, I forgot. I like Jacob. The guys needs to be better making plays on the ball. That's fair, very fair. True. Go red guy. I said okay. Go blue. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see, because we did get this stop, and that's important. We got to stop. Which you gotta like to see. I like this close by Will. They did this a lot too in this game. I mean, when you notice is that Stafford, as soon as he reads what the coverage is, he knows where he's going with the football, right? So he's reading. Okay, I know what the coverage is. It's easy. They're giving me cushion, and then it's about we gotta just limit this. Shout out to Will closing on this. Will just hasn't had a splash play. That's what he hasn't had. It's just he's missing a splash. He needs a PBU. He needs a pick. That's what we haven't got from him. You would talk about a guy that can be in position but still not make the play. That's what we need out of him. We need him to finish and give us something big, some spark for him, but also for us as fans, just to see it. Tucker gonna spank Harbaugh again. Oh, okay, all right. Again, wait, hold on. Y'all spanked us last year. Okay, I like the usage of spank though. I ain't even mad at it because it's good. It's funny. Look at the linebackers. You gotta love it. I know that's not where the ball's going, but just the communication. I mean, this is Charles Harris communicating. This is an outside linebacker. This dude communicating, dropping, and helping us on drags. That's big time. That's big time. But really, this one is this one is guys coverage. It's Will Harris. It's being where you need to be. It's one of the things, just being where you need to be. And he's got that. Like, he knows his man coverage. He's jumping on that quick, and it was really set up. If we're being honest, this fast pass was set up by Aaron Glenn and his ability to get pressure with 4, because he does things like this. And I'll give him that credit. Like, he's going to show middle. He's going to occupy these linemen. So they're respecting the inside, because when you show these, you're okay, this is the guy I got to take inside. And you're like, okay, we got matched up one-on-one. But he's still dropping guys. So at that point, it's too late. You have Julian coming so wide on this play that he's completely untouched. We saw the same thing last week in Cincy, and it's a free rush. And it's good communication everywhere that forced him to not have a quick hitter open. And plus, I think that was their third. I think it was his third and sort of long, man. I think that was a third and sort of long. Get a new mic. Is my mic whack? Is it too loud? Hello? I'll get a new mic. Is my mic whack? Let me know. You know what? I might be connected to the wrong mic too. I be doing that. So let me check that real quick. No, we good. I think we good. Let me know though. Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? I can change some settings on it. Sometimes the settings are just jacked too. Sometimes it's not just the mic. My settings are whack. We'll ever get that ball by Stafford that he intercepted away. Man, that would have been so nice if he would have got one. I think he had a chance. I think he had one play he had a chance. So what do you guys want to see? You said you want to see the Swift run over. Okay, we'll get to that one. The fight. I think is that this possession? That might be this possession. So we might see that here. No, it might have been when we flip sides. So that might have been this possession at the end. No, it was early in the drive. I wish there was like a button that said, "Hey, when do they fight?" Like I don't know. I think that's this drive though. I think it is. Let's roll through it a little further. That's facts. That is facts. Or is it the team that passes more just because they both run the ball well? That's facts though. That sounds about right. Double team block here. Is this on Aaron Donald? It probably is. It would make sense. It wasn't. Okay, this is Big V, and everybody kind of took a turn doing this. Now I'm seeing this. I remember this play. I mean, that wasn't even really Big V, to be honest with you. It was just trying to just stay away from him. I mean, you got to just stay away from this guy. And I thought they did a pretty good job trying to stay away from him, trying to contain him. You know, if it's Nelson, they want to have 4 hands at him all the times. And they said that, and they did that. With another pull by the tight end here. Is this an issue? Because this one looked like an issue a little bit. This one looked like it slowed down. Maybe it didn't. I get the play design. Like, I'm not mad at the idea of it. But this one looked like it was kind of an issue because maybe he can hit this hole faster if it isn't for the tight end that's pulling. This can open up a cutback lane, but you're getting the rush in there so fast because Hawkinson's leaving that area because they had so much speed that he I don't know what Swift is falling for, but maybe that might have been an issue, man. You're messing with me? Bro, hey, nah, if the mic trash, I'll get a new mic. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Of course, that review is by 9. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that, and now you bringing that up. Heisman candidate. Michigan has those guys. Yeah, he is a Heisman candidate. Every time I watch him, he's killing. They're like, Kenneth. I'm like, geez, dude, he's crazy. Another good play design here. Anthony Lynn might just get too creative at times. He might just be a little bit too saucy with some of it. You know, he might be sprinkling a little bit too much sauce. Or you don't sprinkle sauce. You sprinkle salt, maybe some mozzarella cheese. You ain't sprinkling sauce. That's disgusting. But he might be doing that because but you get plays like this. St. Brown, right, coming around the edge. This is going to force eyes to go over there, right? 24. He's going to force wrap out. And then you have the fake handoff with Swift. And because Swift sells it out, now all of a sudden you have eyes shifting this way. And Goff holding left keeps pulling wrap out of the play. This is really nice. And this just opens up real well. Bam. I mean, that is a laser. That's a beautiful play design. Anthony Lynn, we see you. Why? Let's see this other angle of this. That is pretty. That's pretty. And the thing is, this is such a quick, it's not that slow of a play either. Because this is a motion pre-snap, right? So you're not even waiting till after the snap. It's so fast that it's just a quick play action and hit. You're really slowing down this rush by some of the. That's a nice play, A. Lynn. We see you. Come on, man. He's trying to. Yeah, right. You know what? Okay, I'll rock with that. You know, dude. This is what I love about Jamal, man. I'm sorry. I love Swift, but I would like to see Jamal get some more carries. I would. There's some games, and I thought this was the game coming in. If you watch my preview, I literally said, Jamal, this might be his game because I like the fact that you can get downhill on the Rams. And for some reason, man, we didn't go to him as much as I would have liked to. I mean, it's good blocking. First off, Jonah's one-on-one with Donald here, so shout out to Jonah Jackson. But there's a nice hole created by Evan Brown, Big V. You know, you have Terrell Lewis, I think, again. Working on, so you open up a great hole, and then bam, he's just going to put his head down. It's a good run, but it's just because there's no hesitation. He's not looking to bounce. You won't get as many explosives. You won't get as many opportunities for 50, 60-yard plays. At the same time, man, when you're trying to stay ahead of the sticks, when you can give me 5, 6 a pop, and you can do things like this, let me take that back. I forgot he had this explosive. That's a good run. And the blocking again, man. Look at the right side of this old line. This is some blocking on the right side. Look at this. Look at them go to work. Bam. Okay, Nelson, Big V. Double team block. Love it. Darren Fells, Brock Wright. All right, give some Brock Wright credit here. Brock Wright gets on the edge. Great blocking by both tight ends, Fells and Wright. Notice, this is 2 times now. Did you guys notice this? They're running, and maybe it's because when Hawk goes left, right, the defense is like, oh, snap, the ball's going to Hawk. So you have to keep that in mind. But notice what they're doing. They're leaning on Fells and Brock Wright to run this game. I like that. Hawk is an athlete. He can do the cross blocks like they like to do. But when it gets, you know, and just look at the shift. Did you see the whole defense shift with Hawk? Everybody on the defense moved with Hawk. You're talking about using this guy as a decoy. Every single player on the defense moves. Oh my gosh, look at this, look at this. What? Everybody's moving. That's just having that guy. Just use him a decoy. And then if Brock Wright and Derek, look out for more 3 tight end sets. I'm just going to say right now. Because this is blocking. They're blocking like linemen. And they're the ones that are helping us blow this to the outside. Fells, Brock Wright, and then, of course, Jamal. Once he gets going up, show me a little more athleticism than I saw it there. Okay. Well, for pass, MSU has probably the advantage with Jalen Naylor. And Jalen, I've only watched one of your games and like a half of another. So I'm not great with the players. Best reliever right now, so that's probably why. Yeah, I mean, shoot, use him as a decoy. This 3 tight end thing might be a move. And then, look, this is what they're also doing. So you want to talk about more tight ends. Fells block, or he might not even block here. This could be a route. But then you put Hawk out like a receiver. They're doing these things. Yep, it is a block. Look, simply. I mean, he's just blocking. There's no one even on his side, and they're using him to block. That's nice. And then, of course, the pass look is to go to Hawk. You know, and they like the matchups they were getting there, too. This is Dante, and I can tell you that without even seeing his number. I just know it's Dante. And when you don't see Jalen, this is where the ball should be looked at. Is this Kennedy or is that Brock Wright on the bottom? That's Brock Wright. Okay, Brock. We see you. Hey, maybe they can trust Brock. We just might have to go to this ugly football. It's not ugly, but it's just that's what it sounds like, right? I mean, just hey, big man. You know, let's let the big dudes go to work. I ain't got a problem with that. Now, hey, Donald did blow up this play. Hold up. This is a play, good job by Gaunt, again, protecting the football, not losing us yards. We just got to keep getting positive yards every play. I feel like that's got to be the mindset. It's just like get positive every play, especially on early downs. But this one, they go one-on-one with Jonah. They're going one-on-one with Jonah here, and Big V gets a little help, but yeah, that kind of he forces him out. Look at the athleticism, JG. We see you. JG got a little scoot. Hey, remember back from the Madden days? Hold up, little scoot. Stop. Jared got a little scoot. No. All right, that was the athletic play. Y'all, wait, hold on. Let's break this down real quick. We here. I want to take a look at how he ran over this bench. Look at this. Let's break this down in slow motion. Athlete. Bam. Okay, bam. 2 feet, secure. 2 feet, so you're secure. And then the step over. This dude tried to catch him. We love it. We love to see it. Okay, stop. All right. Oh, this was the one that hurt us, though, because that's a 3-yard gain, right? So it's like, all right, 2nd and 7. All we need is positive yards. But then this holding call. And this one, was this one on Big V? To me, this wasn't even that good of a call if this is one on Big V. This might have been on No, this one was on Hawk. This one was on Hawk. Yep. I knew what it was from that other angle. This is where Hawk gets us. And Hawk probably doesn't have to hold here. I get it. It's tough for him to know that. But again, they're going back to Swift. I would like Jamal. But it's okay. Go back to Swift. I love Swift. So give it to Swift. All right, give it to Swift. He doesn't really need to do this because Swift is going to bounce this anyway. Like, maybe that's just knowing who it is. If this is Jamal, you need to move forward. If this is Swift, you don't really need to hold this guy. And this is a tough match. You got a D-line on Hawk. He's just trying to do a little bit too much here. Shout out to receivers blocking. And, it's not a big gain. That one didn't block that well. But the holding puts us in a spot where I think it was 2nd and 17. That's not where you want to be. 2nd and 17 is like, yeah, that's not good. And this was the one where we talk about kind of the extra hitch. So earlier we saw him throw it before the guy turned around, and he just got hit. So that was like, okay, you like the idea, though. This one he doesn't. And it's not, is this Rochelle? This is Rochelle. So this is a rookie corner. And it's a quick drop. It's a quick look. Is he looking to St. Brown first? No, I got to see this back. Maybe that's what threw this off. If he was looking at Cleef the whole time, you just got to throw this on that first. As soon as you plant, you got to let that ball out of your hands. Let me see. This will give us the better angleism. It looked like, I can't really tell. Because if his progression was in the out and he was like, all right, look, St. Brown, and then the out route. Because it could be one of those timing routes where, okay, when you think about how it works, if we back it up a little bit, you start with St. Brown. If the curl's not there, then you hop outside because it's just like boom, boom, right? You come out your plant, and then if it's not there, you just fire it directly to the out route. And that would make sense. So I don't got an issue with that. You back? What's going on, Go Lions? How you doing, man? It looks like he's kind of looking at St. Brown. I don't know, though. It doesn't even look like he's looking at the receiver he's throwing it to. I can't really tell. I really can't. But either way, that extra hitch is what really threw this off because it was a little late. I still think, man, go get the ball. Like, bro, go get that football, Khalif. I know you're little, but go give me the football. But still, the hitch threw that play off. Like, if that play was not St. Brown to Khalif, that ball's got to be out of your hands as soon as you break right here. Bam. What's that? What's the couple steps for? Just let that ball fly, man. Because you threw it later. That's more dangerous than you throwing it right away. Don't think about it. That's just the trust factor. You just gotta let that ball fly, man. I miss Golden Tate. Yeah, Golden Tate was a legend. Shout out to Golden Tate. What up, Dose? What up, Alfred? How you doing, man? This was the nice run. Is this the one where he runs over? This is the one where he runs over somebody. Give me the oh! Stop! Y'all wanted this. There you go. You wanted this, right? This is what you got. Okay. Here we go. This is where Swift is at his best, though, because it's a draw play. A draw is not meant to be, hey, get downhill as fast as you can. No, it's a draw. It's patient. You got to find the hole. It's delayed anyway. This is a play that Swift is built for. He's built for a draw. Delay it, bounce, get outside. And then I love this. You want to talk about playing with more aggression? This might be because DeAndre Swift is feeling better. I don't know. If I was him, I would make my iPhone background me running over somebody. Me running over that Vikings dude would be my live wallpaper. I'd be holding that. I got a notification. Hold on, let me see my background real quick. I'm just saying. Or this one now. Just bam. Okay, Swift. Woo! All right, get us back in the field goal range. I mean, it was a great run. Didn't give us a first down, but it got us back in the field goal range. So even though we had a terrible flag, which he said, if the Lions have a flag to get more than 10 yards for a first, just punt. Don't waste your time. I mean, that's where we're at. You're right. That's where we're at, man. It's like, These flag, like, when we talk about margin for error, it may be less of here's what we have on the roster, so we have a small margin of error. Like, no, part of that, but we just don't have success on 3rd and long. Like, margin for error, we can't have these flags because I guess it is who you have on your roster, right? In all fairness. But it's like, we ain't successful in these situations, man. He got melatonin in his shoulder. Oh, snap, melatonin? What? Okay, we see you. All right, here we go. Oh, my God. Okay, hold up. Y'all want to talk about Alex Anzalone, right, and his coverage coming together? Look at this. This might have been the best coverage snap on Cooper Kupp. Watch this. He's right here. Cooper Kupp's in the slot. You got to love it. Lions are playing pretty much all zone coverage. This entire game was zone coverage. I'm just saying. Look at this. Look at this from Alex. Look at the change direct. This is a linebacker, okay? Now, Jalen's dropping 2, okay? So it's not like it's just him man-to-man, but look at this. Look at that change of direction. I mean, that's good coverage. Dude. Come on. I'm out of water. I'm just. Bam. Oh, that's some. Alex, where was. Bro, this is what I thought we would get when we signed Alex. I thought when we signed Alex, this is the coverage ability. I knew run defense wasn't a strong suit, but I was like, he can cover. And I think his run defense coming along because he's been hitting recently. And I'm like, I didn't know he had that. Like, I knew he was called Thor. I didn't see it with the Saints. Why was he called Thor? Maybe it was because his shoulder was hurt with the Saints. Remember that. He was dealing with a shoulder injury. DeAndre Swift is like peanut butter. He's nutty, creamy, and some people get injured if you touch him. Oh, my gosh. That's creative. Never heard that. All right. No, that's good. Okay, line bring a blitz here. And, simple, right? They're giving a lot of cushion. And it's not a bad spot to give a lot of cushion because the just amount of yards that you have to throw with this. But it's not a pass off. This is man coverage all the way. So I would like to play a little tighter coverage here. But I think he's also lined up on D-Jack. Is that right? And you're lined up on D. No, who is that? Is that Robert Woods? Okay. Who is that? I can't even tell who that receiver is. Can we roll that back? Who is this? 12. Who is 12? Is that who that is? I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. Oh, Van Jefferson. I was like, who is 12? All right. But it's about 5-yard gain, so nothing hurt. It's the PI that hurt us. This, 3rd down. This was a killer early. It was because it's not bad coverage. And like I said, this is the same thing that if he did against Green Bay and there was no flag. You can face guard. There's never been a rule said you can't face guard. You can face guard. You just can't impede the receiver. You can't touch the receiver. If they're trying to work their way back to the ball. But none of that happened. If he's working his way back to the ball and he don't get his head turned around, that's a flag. It's clear it's a flag. But man, this is one of those spots, bro, where you gotta I just don't think how that's a flag. And what makes me more mad is this. Hold up. This guy didn't even throw it. And you know what's crazy? No coach. Look at the coaches. Maybe McVay. I don't think anybody's even saying, yeah, flag. No one's going like this. Like, oh, that's a flag. I don't think anybody thought this was a flag. And they threw it. And the guy that's literally in front of them is not throwing this flag. Unless I don't know where. And by the way, back this up. Because Trey Flowers needs some love. All right, give me some pressure here. Lions, they bring in 6. Are they bringing 6? No, they're dropping. Okay, so this is Trey Flowers doing his thing. Oh, yeah, Trey. Hey, we pay you. You better be making plays like that. But I just don't see how this is. I don't know. This man, he said incomplete. Their lineman said incomplete. So how you gonna throw? I'm sorry. This play is it still gets on my nerves because. I got the melatonin line from Davis. Then we're blaming Elizoni for Collins' mistakes. Right. Come on, Hungry Panda. We see you. Hey, someone else has a panda in their name now, so I'm just saying. When was the 4th down 1 stop by Alex Anzalone? Oh, okay. 1914. I'm going to write that down because I want to show you guys. It's about that time. My pen's broken. Okay. I'll come back to this. You bringing that up is what I want to show because Alex Anzalone laid a pop. Like a pop on a where was it? He laid a pop on a lineman. Is this the right? I feel like this is wrong. No. They were. Let's take a look at that. But I think it was going the other way. It was definitely, I don't think it was going this way. I think it may have been the third quarter then. Hold up. Did we get a, no, that wouldn't make sense. Okay, I may be off. I don't know when this play was. All right, well, let's take a look at the fourth down stop. And if it comes back to me, we'll look at it. But I don't know when the play was. Let me back it up. Is this, okay. You'll want to see that 4th and 1 stop. Is this it? Yep, I think this is it. That one right there. That's some awesome effort, man. You are right. That's beautiful just to stand him up at the line. This is really good. And right there, he calls out a false start, which I didn't. Do you guys see who the false start's on? I couldn't tell who it was. I was maybe the guard, but I don't know if there was actually a false. He tries to call out a false start. I like that he's at least just trying to do something, you know? I don't know who moved though. Maybe they just came to the thing too late. Let's really. Maybe on the guard? I don't know if that's a false start or not. I'm not sure. But either way, yeah, you're right. This was a false start would have helped too. Bam. But this is to stand him up and then Michael Brockers pull his legs out. Yeah, that was yeah. That was good. That was good. I got to think about where that big tackle was because now I just don't remember where it's at. And it wasn't even a tackle. He just ran over a lineman. And I was like, dang, Alex, you just thumped that dude. Dang, Cam Newton. Oh, snap. Hey, hold up. You think Decker comes back this week? I hope so. If I honestly, and I hate to say this, if I had to bet on it, I would say no. Like, I'm a guy that really is not ever going to count it out. But if I had to really be like, hey, you got to make a decision. You got to put like $500 on it. Who you doing? I'm like, I guess I'd say I don't think he comes back. It just, I don't know. Right, but I hope he does. I do. We need this dude back. I'm telling you. Hey, what did I say? And I'm gonna stick with it. We'll score over 24 points, or maybe I said 25 points. The first game Decker's back. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm just saying. I went with it, so I'm gonna stick with it. Oh, our D-line got moved there on that play. Bringing one of the quarterbacks for runs. I see. Like kind of like that's like a college thing. Anthony Lynn might have a spot in his playbook for things like that too. All right, here's the deep shot. This is the one where I thought Tracy Walker actually had a chance, maybe. But to me, this is all Elaine McNeill. Because remember when we had that deep shot to Khalif, and it was kind of like double coverage, and it was like, okay, he wasn't even open against Minnesota. And after the game, Dan Campbell was like, well, really, he was forced out so wide, and it was Hockenson that missed a block because there was pressure. He couldn't get the ball out earlier, so it allowed the safety to get back into it. Well, watch this play. Elaine McNeill, watch this. All right? Now, I don't know for sure if he had the same impact. But I can tell you what, that's a clean win off the line. Let me back it up because somehow it didn't play for some reason. This is a clean win off the line. And it just keeps glitching. Okay, we'll get the other angle in a second. But either way, he's forced out wide, and he's got him. But like I said, his balls will float. And T-Walk, I thought he had a chance on that one. He made a great play. But I thought it was going to hold him. I thought he forced the ball to hold a little bit longer. Maybe not. It's just kind of what I thought because Elaine McNeill's chasing him, right? So since Elaine's chasing him, he can't stop. He's got to keep getting out, right? So I think that's what kind of did that. But either way, it was a good play by T-Walk. Either way, no matter what it was. Do you think Decker spent more time with the Lions or with Stafford last weekend? Oh, I'm not gonna answer that. I don't know. I don't know. He may not play. Yeah, he may not. Oh, you talking about Deshaun? I've heard that Miami's making a push for him. I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not, but I keep hearing that. I just keep hearing the rumors. They brought another AJ blitz. They're bringing a lot of slot blitzes, but this is where I talk about issues would come into play. Like when you blitz and you don't get there, you're going to have trouble. You're going to have a lot of trouble. I just don't know why. I guess they were probably trying to get a free rusher, but they were handling their one-on-one, so there was no reason for the – because if Charles Harris forces this tackle to jump inside, you might get a free rush here. But he doesn't. So it's like, okay, yeah, AJ's not winning that block. So that's kind of your issue. But, again, I thought this was great by Alex, right? It starts right. Back it up a little bit. Back it up. All right, watch this. Watch this. You got Amani here. I love the communication. Love it. Bam, watch this. Okay, so safety slides down. We talk about Will Harris, right? Will Harris, he's not getting the flash plays, but he is getting in positions. This is great. He shoots down on this, and because he shoots down as he takes away Stafford's first read. Then he comes back, shout out to Jalen, good coverage there. Jerry's going to shoot down as soon as his eyes come. Bam, see that, closes that gap. And then he forces him, I can't throw it. And then he just goes right to his check down. And it's Alex Anzalone, who was kind of just playing center field and then just flies down, bam, lays a hit, 2 yards, easy. That's a great play. When they pick up a blitz and you hold them to 2 yards on a pass, that's a win. That's a win all day for me. You think Coleman is getting moved up on the roster? I don't. You know what? He might not. AJ might play this weekend. I would elevate him either way because I'd want to have that backup in case it's like, something happens. I'd want to have that backup. I mean, they could just say, well, you just go with Jerry. But honestly, the reason I want to do that because I don't want to put Price back on the outside. I'm just being honest. I'd rather put Gilbert on the outside. So maybe if it's Gilbert, but I would elevate him just for that reason. It sounds bad, but I would. Oh, yeah, that's another gapping run. Dang, that was a big run. It's nice they had to blitz to get real pressure on us with that D-line. That's saying something about our O-line. True. Wait, our O-line? Are you a Rams fan? Hold up. wait, what? Okay. John Pennicini here tries to make the play. Their O-line's good, man. I mean, it's a good O-line. Yeah, they're just moving people. I mean, at that point, it is moving our guys. Let's go through this, and then we'll go to the 2-minute drill before half because you guys want to see that. That's where we get the beautiful Khalif catch. And then we'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at. I got to give credit to this man right here, Julian Okwara. We're going to talk about trades tomorrow on the show. Make sure you guys come in the last second, though, so we can be talking about trade scenarios and reacting to them. But I do want to say this. Julian Okwara, all right, this man, he, coming out of the draft, was not at all known for his run defense. That was his biggest knock. He was like, yeah, he could pass rush, but run D, no. He's helping us sometimes against the run. Like, this is a great example. He's helping us against the run. And he's doing it with pass rush moves. Swim inside. This is Andrew Whitworth. Like, that's not a bad lineman you're doing that to. This is a young dude doing this to Andrew Whitworth. This is, okay. Trey Flowers is usually the run stopper. No. Julian said, let me get in on that. Let me get in on that. Okay, Julian. Do your thing then. Just keep a roster spot open. Hey, it's for Decker coming back. Say it into existence. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, here's Cooper Kupp being Cooper Kupp. And we playing so heavy inside leverage here on Kupp. We're like, hey, don't let him hit the middle of the field. Let me back this up to see what we were doing in the back end because that's probably why we were playing this kind of coverage. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we only had one inside linebacker drop, and he took the running back. So because they had so many weapons, it was a pure one-on-one for Jerry Jacobs here. And he plays full-on inside leverage, which I get it, right? I mean, this guy's not a pure slot. He's played it, but against Kupp. So, yeah, and then he got to finish, but no, he shimmies him off. So, yeah, this was probably the roughest drive for Jerry because I think that's backed up by him giving up an end zone touchdown. Julian Meshani. Yeah, this might have been Julian's best game. See, right there, he got locked up by Andrew Whitworth, right? He got locked up. If we want to take a look at the pressure, I mean, just look at this old line. Like, we weren't getting there with 4. And this is our pass rushers, right? You got Austin Bryant on their left guard. We are not getting there with our 4. I like the effort. Was that Cornell? Hold up. Jay Sean, I've been waiting to see my boy play. Jay Sean got the most pressure against 2. Bro, I'm telling you guys right now, you see Jay Sean working. Late swim move. He got a little pressure. If that route's not open right away, he's got to go to a second read. Jay Sean might be hitting Stafford on that play. He only played like 5 snaps in this entire game. I'm just saying. Jay Sean can play, man. I'm excited that he's back and they're giving him reps. And it also piles into why I'm like, I'm okay with trading away Nick Williams because, we got a lot of young guys. We don't really need this guy. It's like, okay. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at this play, and then we'll kind of get through this drive, and we'll hop back to the net. Oh, hey, by the way, chat, we might go earlier tomorrow than 9. How does 3 p.m. Eastern time my time sound? What y'all think? Is that better than 9 tomorrow, or do you like the late start? Let me know. Linebacker ends this week. Yes, I'm with you there. I mean, all interceptions to me are created equal. I'm good with that. But no, if you get a linebacker pick, he's closer to scoring. So that's good. Jalen in coverage. Shout out to Jalen. Bounce back week. Look, I mean, he had a rough week, and that's not a tough one. It's just a wheel route, so he's just chasing it. But still, I mean, I'll give credit to Jalen there for helping us out. You know, he's not getting burnt. This is Julian on the edge. Let's see this. Man, Whitworth is just tough. Like, that's an O-line. I'm just saying, like, when you talk about why they aren't pressuring Stafford, well, that's part of it. That's part of it. Yep, and that's a touchdown. Oh my gosh, did they go back to the exact same route? No, it was just a vertical route on Jerry, and he's just a little slow on this release. I think he got bumped off this release. Let me back it up. I think that's what went down. Let me see. I think he got bumped off this release, and that's what got him behind. Yeah, he's just behind on the release. It's just simple as that. He got beat off the jump. He's behind. It's a great throw. Even if you're in not bad position, that's just a beautiful throw. Jerry's not the tallest guy, so you just put it on top with his head turned, and that's just trust. That's like a vet quarterback does that. Vet quarterback throws this because they're like, look, I know. And man, he didn't even look over there. That's a beautiful pass. Dang. Yeah, that's tough. Ain't much you could do with that one. That's tough. Let's move to the 2-minute drive. Is that here? No, because this drive just got disgusting. We just fell apart on this drive. Let's go to the 2-minute drive. People want to see that. You like the late show? Okay. No, I want the feedback, man. Let me know. Because we could move it up possibly tomorrow. You let me know. Out of these players, which would be your favorite for team? Watson, Wilson, Malik Willis, Spencer Rattler, Cam Newton, or Tyrod Taylor, or someone else? Ooh. Which would be my favorite if I had to pick one? Oh, who's Wilson? Who's Wilson? Russell? You're talking about Russell. That's easy. Wait, or you talking about Zach? Okay, I wanted to go to the kind of work towards to the second half here. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, our defense had some issues in the first half. And then we can hop back around. Let's do this. All right. We did get a stop. No, we didn't get a stop. I mean, they did score here. Whoa, this whole thing just reset. Oh, no, it got ugly on us. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hopefully that clears up. I hate when it does that. It's hard to see what's going on. Come on, man. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why it does this. This is one of those examples, though. We double Cooper Kupp in the slot on the left here, and to me, this is just a messed up coverage. I don't think this was even because of double. I think we just messed up the coverage. Let me back this up. I know it's hard to see, but if you can see it. All right, look at the inside here. So Alex is following this up, and then they pass off, and they both follow it up here. No, there's bad communication. A.J. Parker needs to slide with this, or Alex has to let this go and then drop back underneath. I'm assuming it was probably Alex needs to let that go and then hand it off to Parker, but there was some messed up communication there. Russell Wilson? Oh, yeah, I'm taking Russell. Definitely taking Russell. Out of that mix, yeah. Is that cheating? I feel like that's kind of the easy one. Who would you take out of that mix? Why that mix, too? Is Russell like on a trade block or something? The little slant to Cooper Kupp was a good design by the Rams. Oh, are you talking about the one near the end of the game? Where they hit us and then you guys got the first down? Yeah. I mean, McVay's real good. He's really good with what he does. Yelling at his wide receivers. Dude got hit with karma when he got benched. Dang. I didn't see that video. I know he got benched. I didn't see that video, though. I did watch them a little bit last week. They had a close game last week, too. All right, this is our 2-minute drill. This is when I keep saying it. This is when I felt like the offense, specifically Goff, found some rhythm on this drive. And I don't know what it was. Maybe someone's like, dude, you just got to help us. But to me, there felt like there was rhythm here. So he doesn't take this past the Hawk. And maybe this is, the more I watch it, a design, but I don't think so. You know, he doesn't take the past the Hawk. He doesn't like it. Protection allows him to bounce outside. So he rolls out and he makes a play on the run. Like, that's helping us. That's helping us big time. That's a nice throw. Really got things rolling for him. The touchdown where you guys can have a little screen. Yeah, that was good. It hurts watching it back because I'm like, dang, that one was tough. But yeah, I mean, this is helping us, right? Keep the play alive. Nice pass, bam, away from the defender, and Khalif Raym became kind of the guy. Let me see. We back to it. Up tempo. I love the up tempo. I do. We talked about it. The Lions didn't do it, probably because they were just trying to drain the clock, keep the ball in the Rams' hands. So I get it. But if we play in Philly this week, maybe we see more tempo. I love the tempo. You know, because to me, and you could see, like, there's no one open on plays like this. Like, look at this. But knowing where his check down is, there's just some kind of comfort level, I feel like, with Goff. Obviously, protection helps, right? When you're protecting and you're giving him time to get to his second read, that helps. But even this one, like there's that backside pressure, gets it off the Swift, pick it up, bam, that's 8 more. Easy. Keep the chains moving. We back up to the sticks fast. Like, things like this were good. But it's also his blind side, so I don't know if he feels that rush or not. So we'll kind of beat here a little bit by Lewis. But either way, man. Either way. Protection is a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. And we just found a rhythm. And this is that Khalif pass, all right? You'll see it right off the snap. And a lot of these routes are going to be short. They're going to run a lot of short routes across the field here. So Khalif was really the only one taking the top off on this play. And he burns his man right off the release. I like this. Whoop! And that's what we saw all training camp too, right? We saw this all training camp. A lot of underneath routes. And these are the kind of routes the Lions are running because, again, this is what they know. They know, like, bro, we got to get the ball out quick. We don't have time to push it. And Anthony Lynn realizes that. Even this play, they had a free rusher. Who are they going to bring? They're going to bring 5? Oh, because Swift leaks out. So Goff sees it, bro, you got to get the ball out. And as soon as he sees it, trust in Khalif, throws it. Oh, this is just that's just a beautiful play all around. This is a very good play all around. From Khalif, from Goff, this is really nice. Bam. Yeah, that's training camp vibes. I saw that a lot in training camp. We've been waiting to see that more this season. And maybe I saw it more in training camp, but the reason I was thinking, because you can't hit Goff in training camp, right? So there's not really that kind of pressure, right? Plays can kind of just stay alive. And there's no consequences in training camp. So it's different feel, but I saw that a lot. That guy gets open. Like our playbook is limited because it's a little limited. It's a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we know what we can and can't do. I'll wait for Liberty gets destroyed in the bowl game to decide if I want Malik Willis or not. Gamble is playing me is me playing Madden. Okay, I get that. Yep, the fakes to go for. Don't punt it, right? Okay, no, I see you. And here's another nice one, man. Like, I mean, something about it. And again, it's good protection, so that part of it needs to be addressed. But the second part of it is, it's. Maybe even this whole week I felt like we saw more of this. But just staying in the pocket, trusting it, going through multiple reads. This drive brought something different out of Goff that we haven't seen. I mean, that pass is there possibly to St. Brown. But he trusted it back to the middle, and he goes right to his man, Khalif Raymond. And I don't know if he saw – I think he might have saw some pre-snap. If I remember watching his back, if I remember this, let me rerun it. Ooh, man, that's nice. Okay, let me rerun this. Okay, here we go. Let me see what they're doing. Bam. Okay. He started left right off the snap, so he might have knew that. Okay, Jalen blitzing, too, opens this wide open. Did they bring a linebacker? Because they didn't have a middle coverage. He might have saw that, and he's like, I'm just going to hold it right and then come back middle. Let me see. He may have been holding a safety. I like to always look at these because – I like going back to that. But yeah, I like to look at these, slow them down, just to kind of see what went into it. Because there's a lot that goes into these plays, man. They're nice. So he motions Swift. No, St. Brown. And he notices Jalen does not move. So that may have given him a tell, hey, it's either zone or he's blitzing, right? Because no one moved with St. Brown. So he might have gotten a tell that, okay, that on film, Jalen's probably blitzing because he didn't move with it. And he watched that the whole way. And if you see how they're lined up, linebacker are on the line. The middle is clean. It's wide open. So he looks right, holds this safety. Jalen does blitz. And when he comes back to it, great pickup here. Gives him time to get through that second read. That way we can do things like this. And when they know you're passing, it's even better. And then, bam, money. I mean, that's a good play. And I want to see this pass pro from the other angle now. I got to see this. Look at AD. Let's look at AD. He's on the bottom left here. I mean, this is pure pass. This is base pass pro with the running back. There's no chip. There's nothing. Look at AD on Matt Nelson. It wasn't great. Shout out to Big V for helping him out. They knew they had to help, and that's just. I mean, it's good. It's good teammate work. It's good teamwork. It's good teamwork. Good teamwork. I would give it a better catch than a pass, but it works as long as he catches it. It all looks good. Little spike. And these two plays, really nothing. And I know, like, when I watch it back, there's one play, and I know you're going to be like, oh, my gosh, you missed Hawk wide open. But I do understand the side of, okay, we have no timeouts. There is 15 seconds. do not take a sack. If it's not there immediately, throw the ball away. And that is the message I would have told Goff. I would look at this. I would have pulled down my headset. Look, Goff. We got 18 seconds. If it's not there, throw it away. Your first look. If it's wide open, throw it. If it's not, you better throw it away. Because even if we catch this inbounds, we still may not be able to go up there and spike it, right? So you got to throw this football away, right? Because we're going to run out of time. And especially on third down, we can't spike it on fourth. So we would have to rush. So, okay, I'm sorry. Just let me explain. Okay, so it's second down. It's second down, right? So this is the first play. He looks left here. And, okay, you see the motion. Is this a timeout? That's what it was. This is okay, this is what destroyed the drive. I knew it was here. I just missed it. The fact that we had to call a timeout because he didn't get a call in his headset. Okay, wait, stop.
Wow, I restricted without being rude or language loose. Bad word.
Kevin C, my guy, appreciate you, man. Why did we get out to the snap? Maybe it's like one of those things because we're going no huddle. I don't know why. Clearly he couldn't hear something, so he had to call a timeout. I don't know, but it was a mic issue. They said that's happened a few times. I almost missed a step walking down the stairs trying to watch that pass. Hey, I missed a step a few times, okay? You can walk down my staircase, and you could probably see, like, you know, you can see where I've slipped a few times. There's probably something there to tell you, like, yeah, he slipped. So that timeout killed us because now you can't take a sack. It takes away the ability to really catch anything inbounds that's not a touchdown. Yeah, something was messed up there. That's weird because he was already out there. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to, I don't know why. I don't know. That's weird. But something went off. They said the connection went off, so that's what happened. All right, so now it's second down. So that's what's important to remember. It's second down and long, not long. Second down and 10, and we got like 18 seconds, I think, with no timeouts. All right, so this first pass, okay, 3-step drop, and really you're looking for a shot here, and he quickly just throws this. Pretty much out of bounds. It's kind of a throwaway. There's really no separation. And you can't really test and throw a jump ball when you need points. Appreciate my Kevin C. Can we get some birthday cakes in the chat for Kevin C, man? But they put Allison. I wish this was Khalif, but I'm guessing if this is Khalif, this would not be the coverage. Okay, they put Jalen on Khalif, so that tells you the respect. When you talk about it'd be nice to have another receiver that can win, yes, it would be. It would. This is one of those spots where it's like, man, if we could have a guy that we could trust, you could either open up Khalif because they're already sliding middle, or because they're like you got Khalif and Hawk, so they're getting a 1-on-1 that they want. There's just he doesn't get any separation. This play design gets all the space that you want. He's not open at all. Like, and then it's just a throwaway at that point, as you have to. And then it's third down. Now you'll see. I watched this the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, he missed Hawkinson for a touchdown because he is open. But then I think about it, I'm like, okay, I get it because it wasn't open on that, internal clock 1, 2, 3 throw. It wasn't there yet. And you know that it has to be a touchdown because if he tackles him at the 1, we're going in half with no points. That's just how it's gonna roll. So watch it here. Watch it. 1, 2, 3 drop, and as soon as that happens, he's like, okay, I'm gonna throw it away. If he throws this, which is you're gonna see it's gonna come open, right? Splits this field. Now, big reason this comes open is because he's looking right, which he might have been faking this. Hold up. He might have been faking this. You can see Hawks open here. But it's, the defenders are sliding. If you would have maybe faked that right, if you could have gave you a nice pump fake right and then came back middle, that might have been there. That might have been there. Hold up. Run this back. Maybe. Let me see. Right here. Maybe if you give me a pump fake, but I guess because of the pressure. But again, I have no issue with this because even if you got to go away with points. You got to come away with points in that situation. Show my first. Don't know because it's a real question. Oh, snap. Did I miss one? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Did I miss something, Kevin? All right. Well, if I missed something, I apologize. Just chat it again, and I'll say it. I just don't see it. My bad if I missed it. If it was my bad. All right, this is extra point. Oh, not an extra point. Hold up. Can we watch this field goal? Guys, it's cool to watch field goals on All-22. Just look at this. Look at this field goal. Look at this. Whoa. Hey, you know what hurts to watch back? Okay, we see you. You know what hurts to watch back is this last field goal. I'm going to show you. I want you guys to live the pain that I had to live watching this. Look at how close Julian is to blocking this. Julian is right here. And this is why he was so upset. And you see that picture of him like, Look how close he was to blocking this. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, bam, splits through. Bro, I'm maybe not like and that's why he was so mad after the kick. You'll see his reaction right here. Look at him. And I love that reaction. Like I do. Like you should be mad that happened, right? You don't want to lose. No one wants to lose. I'd be frustrated. I'm mad like that as a fan, all right? So as a player, I want to see that. But yeah, that one I was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know we were that close." All right, let's go back to the defense side of the ball. Let's go back to the defense side. Oh wait, this is okay. Back-to-back kickoffs. All right. I can rock with that. All right, here we go. Oh, I skipped too far ahead. I don't know what this is. All right, I don't know. Man, is that Charles Harris again? Charles Harris is a playmaker, bro. I like Charles Harris. Look at Charles Harris working on this tight end. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're going against a tight end, you better set that edge. You better get backside. You better blow this guy off the ball. Shout out to Brockers. I did not give enough love for this play. Brockers is blowing this up. Trey Flowers setting the edge as we need him to. And Alex, look at Alex. This is what I wanted y'all to see. Look, have you seen this out of Alex this year? Tell me a play where you saw Alex do something like this. Watch this. Watch Alex right here. Watch him make this hit. All right. I haven't seen him do something like this. Bam! Oh my God. Stop. I love that because if that was Derek Barnes, I'd be like, okay, all right, I've seen him do that. Okay. But wait, I can't view it. Oh. That's weird that it's not showing your thing. Okay, I don't know what that is. All right. I love that. Wait, did I skip too far ahead? No, this might be the same play. No, it's not. Is it? No, it's not. Hold up. I want to see this one more time. Just for good measure, because I just love to see this. You love to see it. Because you hate to see it. You love to see it. You love this. And this is good work all around, but I love this out of Alex. Bam! Sit that center down, man. Alex! Come on. And then you'll see his reaction afterwards. He know what he just did. Watch him. Yeah, he knows what he did. Kevin C with the 10. Oh, appreciate you, Kevin. Oh, wait. I was waiting for a message, but there wasn't. Thank you, Kevin. Can we get some birthday cake? I'm going to start it off because I got to be part of the, I got to be part of this, Ooh. Wait a minute. I can comment a W? That looks clean. Kevin C just super chat. Shout out to Kevin C, man. There's a W, man. We appreciate you. All right. Oh, wait. Was yours? Oh, yours was the golf one. Okay. Golf can't be great because he don't read all his reads. He panics after the first read, second read, then it falls apart. I agree with that partly. Not all the way. I think there's certain situations where I do agree where he gets too locked onto a guy. So I definitely agree with that. And, I think there's a lot of factors that go into it. Trust, confidence, those things go into it, right? I mean, those kind of go into it. But then I think there's also the part where sometimes you just can't. And then it's like you have an internal clock, and there's certain games like this game, even if it's not there, you still have to assume it's going to be there just because that's where Stafford doesn't need, Stafford's a vet, so he understands this way better, but Stafford doesn't need to have the same internal clock in this game because he knows that most of the snaps, there isn't that pressure. So if they're not blitzing, I can pretty much hold the ball and get through 3 reads pretty comfortably, like this, right? And even when the pressure hits him, it doesn't happen often enough, right? So I agree with you, partly. That's why Anzalone is the captain, comeback player of the year. Whoa! Speakeasy in the building. Speakeasy, how you doing, man? Hey, we gonna be all right, Speakeasy. We gonna be all right. By the way, though, I do like this play because I like Amani in coverage here. But you know what? To your point, Kevin, that's why I think the tempo helped him. When we saw that tempo before half, I agree with you because if you look at the half, he was going through double reads more than he did the entire first half. Something about tempo put him in a rhythm where he wasn't. Maybe that rhythm is necessary because it gets him off being locked on. Okay, because every play has a first primary read, a second primary, second read, third read, and they all have levels, right? You always have reads that you go into the play with, and maybe the tempo got him out of the this is my read. It was just go play, see what the motion does and go play, make it happen, and maybe that's what the tempo can do for him because, like we said, this is all he did in college. And you're not in a system. Like when he came into LA, you were in a system where it was like, okay, we're going to run the ball. We're going to be the best football team at rushing. We're going to have these great play designs. We're going to get guys open. And you can play your first and second read. And pretty much they're going to be there. You can trust your O-line is going to protect. And then that started going downhill. And McVay didn't want to spend the time to say, okay, let's figure out how can we make this better. He just said, this is my offense. We can trade you. We want to win now. This may be something that can help him develop that side and get that trust factor. But I get what you're saying, especially after going from a guy like Stafford who does what he does. It's tough because you're watching him, you're saying to yourself, dang, like we had that. Hold up. Okay. All right. But no, I do like Amani. Amani was playing so physical. I don't know how he didn't get called for PI, but I do like it, right? I mean, he's playing the inside here. He's very physical. Very physical. But this hit helps because it drops his pass short. But Monty's in good spot there. He's just playing super physical. I don't know how he didn't get called for any PIs here. I don't know, but I'm not mad about it. Somehow Jerry did. Don't know how that happened. Whatever. All right. All right. I want a W in Philly. Some kind of reward for the guys playing so hard through everything. Shane, you're right. You're absolutely right. We do need something to just the players need it. We need it. All right, we've seen too many close. At some point, it hurts because, all right, Kevin C, appreciate you. Oh my gosh, Kevin C going out. Okay,
is the message right? I appreciate you, Dose. You're incredibly smart, and I love how much the NFL is starting to wake up to it.
Kevin, thank you. Shout out to my man. You know, Kevin, you're getting 2 W's for that because you just made my night, man. I appreciate you. Look at that, 2 dubs. That's 2 dubs. Kevin C, man, we appreciate you. Concussions do affect people at different rates. Maybe golf's concussion are affecting him early in his career. I'm forgetting. When did he have? Hold on, I'm forgetting. I don't know. Maybe, very possible. You know, I mean, I don't know, right? Vision of maybe he needs glasses. Don't play. No, I mean, you know, I think there's a lot of possible things that could be part of it, right? And to me, I mean, there's such a confidence level in sports where it's like, man, there is that side that people can. It's easy to forget, and you kind of look at it like, okay, it's like, oh, this is what you should do. This is what you're paid to do. But there is a confidence part in sports where it's like, man, if you don't have confidence, right, you're not gonna play well, no matter who you are. And sometimes he's still a young dude. Sometimes that happens, and I almost feel like the rhythm in some ways kind of helped him build confidence. Like, okay, let's get into a flow. Right, let's try to find you in a flow where you just stop thinking so much. This one was a clear offside by Julian, but I do like how he stuck with it and got this hit. Bam! I like how he hit Stafford still. I do. And Stafford couldn't complain after this because Stafford early in this game is yelling at the refs, you got to let the play go on. So here you go, Stafford. You got the play go on, right? So bam, that's what you get. And he didn't complain afterwards. He knew it. He's like, yeah, I kind of said let the play go, so I cannot be mad. Nevin Lawson, oh gosh, don't bring back Nevin Lawson, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. We did a lot of this though, and I didn't have a problem with this game plan of kind of like, okay, make them beat you, not really beat you, but make them earn it. You know, you got to earn every drive. We're not going to give you big plays on big plays on big plays, even though we did a couple times. You know, make them earn it, right? Make them have these slow weight possessions. You know, you got Amani trying to play between the two here. If he shoots down faster, maybe he can jump down sooner. But there's always it's a zone, right? So there's going to be holes in his zone. And I don't think we had pressure on this play either. Can we roll this back from the other angle? Can we roll? Shout out to the chat right now. The chat is flowing. We appreciate you guys. Everybody is in here right now. Thank you for coming in, man. I like the stunts. This is what I was talking about. We started going to these stunts. I love the stunts. There was some pressure there. I love the stunts. We got to do it more because we got them in some passing downs. We didn't have them in passing downs like this in the first half. We saw they was running. We just didn't get them in these spots. What we did in the second half, though, we took advantage, man. We started, getting some opportunities. But plays like this is what I talked about. Like, this is what I want. Because Stafford will get anxious and force a pass. He just will. We've had him. He'll get anxious and force something, try to take a shot. That's who he is as a quarterback. He's not a guy that can stay in the zone of, okay, check down, check down. Like, now he's like, I got to push something. And that's just who he is. Goff, he can sit there and check down all game, and he won't have an issue with it, right? Not really with Stafford. Derek Barnes, shout out to, dang, Derek, we see you running. Derek. Yo, I didn't even notice that. Derek, Hey, you want to talk about where he needed to improve? It was pass coverage. The trust that you can have him in pass coverage, that you can have him out there all the time. Derek is running. Derek, what the? This is a rookie. Stop it. Oh, my. Yeah, he's running. Okay, anyway. This is that deep coverage going to run him off, and they're going to take this check down underneath. We see you, Derek, though. Dang. And then AJ just got to help us. That's a pretty big gain, though. That's pretty big. He probably could have slid out more on the running back because I get you want to stay depth because there could be people behind you. But when no one crosses your face, you could probably get a little more depth, right? Or maybe just get wider on this play. Seeing that running back, maybe not even get closer up. Just get wider. But, you know, that's what zone does. It gives holes. That looked like a cover 4 drop. I didn't really look at it like deep, but that's probably what that was. All right. They're going to spread us out. But we get our stops here, man. We get our crucial stops here soon. We got another big play coming. Just look at that pocket, though. Like, when you get a pocket like this, people call this happy feet. This is what the chat always says. Happy feet. You got happy feet. Hey, rate Happy Feet the movie right now. Give me a 1 through 10 on Happy Feet. Anyway, right? People that Happy Feet, right? You know, he's like, it's not there, not there. Okay, now you get. But just look at the pocket he's getting. But at the same time, I think we only brought 3. And then we had a delay for Julian. And it was good coverage. It was good coverage. Our safety's helping us. Our cornerback's helping us. Look at this. Look at Will's helping us here. Right? Will's helping us take away the middle. Alex taking the check down. Derek Barnes sitting underneath. And then Jerry Jacobs. It's really Jerry, though, and Amani, I think, that make these plays. Because they're covering. You know, you got your coverage, your zone in the middle. You're zoning middle, and you're playing man coverage on the edge. That's a good coverage. That was really good coverage, especially against D-Jack. And he kind of had to be careful of the over top when he got D-Jack out there. It's like, hey, he might just go over top because that's what he does. You know, you don't think of D-Jack as a slant guy. Good coverage, though. I like that.
I see you as a big part of the Lions play cows and signings that end the next 5 years, and I'm here.
Ooh, Kevin! Hey, don't hype me up like that, Kevin. Stop. Don't hype me up like that. Okay, appreciate you, Kevin, though. That would be a dream job for me. That would be amazing. Anyway, though, Kevin out here killing it. So can we give Kevin some love in the chat, man? We appreciate you, man. And again, check us out tomorrow. Let me know, chat right now. Would you rather have a 3 p.m. stream, or I know we got one vote for late night. He likes late night stream, and I'm good with that. I got no issues with late night stream, man. All right, Lions gonna bring pressure here. Oh, how do you not love this? How do you not love this? Like, watching this this gets you off your chair. If you didn't stand up, if you could, I get it. But if you could stand up, if you didn't like at least nudge when he made this hit, you might not be human. I'm just saying. Like, this is beautiful. You brought the blitz just like you wanted to, and he was forced to check down because you got a free rusher. This is what it's about, man, getting free rushers. It's not about how many you bring. It's about the impact, right? I mean, you got a free rusher here. This was nice. And they did have enough bodies to take this one-on-one. But I think this is Charles Harris that makes this happen. No, actually it's not. It's the inside guy because Alex slides down and he shows it. This is a good time to show it because if he doesn't believe this is coming, then they might pick up him here. But because he sees it coming, now you got 1-1-1. So all of a sudden, Charles is free, and bam! Love it. Love it. Late night. You like late night too? Okay, we'll keep the late night going. Hey, Frank! Frank's in the building. Shout out to Frank, man. We're going to have Frank tomorrow as well, of course, if he's down to come on. You know, hey, Frank been doing his thing. And if anybody else ever wants to try to come on the show, man, let me know. Like, if you guys ever want to try to come on the Last Second Dose, the show, let me know, man. Because I'm down to have people on there. We got Frank on there. He's amazing. Okay, they're going to slide pass protection. This time we're showing blitz, and we bring it. We do bring the blitz here. We were getting after him, and we weren't just blitzing. We weren't just bringing 5. He just said, man, we get pressure with 4. We got to go blitz, but we got to get guys free too, and they're showing it here. And we got a guy free because, again, this time Julian slides inside. So it's all about the stunt work. It's about getting guys unblocked, and that's what you do. You get them unblocked, and you get a sack. Love it! Come on, man. That forces a punt. Yes, sir. All right, we going to see the offense again? Or I like watching the defense. I ain't going to lie. We at the tight end traps yet? Oh, we'll skip to those. You want to skip to those? Because those are late, so we can skip to those. I'm down with that. Let's see what this I don't remember what this one was. Gosh, dang, that blew it up. Yeah, these plays hurt too. When things happen like, oh my gosh. But actually, the flag happened. You're right. So this one did not hurt us that bad, but they did blow this up. That after the play activity. What are you doing? Gosh, dang, he beat us off the snap.
Much love for you, little brother.
Appreciate you, Kevin. I know who that's from. That's Kevin C, man. For the last 2 years, Neil, all right, Neil, hop in the chat Wednesday, man, and or tomorrow, because we're gonna be doing trade scenarios, and we might have to have another guest on there. We might have to. All right, but let's take a look at this though. Let's take a look at this, and we've had a couple of like open ones where we just have anybody join in. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow, where we just get anybody in for like 5 minutes and just hear their thoughts, and then of course we get you back. This one is just beat completely inside though. Sewell's beat inside here fast. Yeah, that blows this up. But at least the afterplay activities is what gave us some yards. I gotta give another dub out there because he's killing it right now. All right, the penalty helps, always does. You take those. Penalties are such a big part of the game, man. I mean, you don't even like realize, but they are a big part. Here's another one. But I know this is like lame, and I even said it during the week. Like, I know this is lame, but at least he's protecting the football. Like, at least he's saying, okay, because I didn't think it would get better. I was on the record saying, man, I don't think it'll get better. I think he's just gonna keep fumbling because he has small hands. I was wrong. He can protect it. So first off, shame on you, Goff. Protect the football. But secondly, he's at least doing that now. Like, he's aware of it. He understands it's a problem. He steps up. There really is not a chance to push this. Maybe he could fire this. I don't even think you could throw this in here. And maybe the deep shot, but the pressure is all over him, and he doesn't take it. Yeah, he would. Because look, you see where his hand is? He was worried about getting hit on the arm. So at least he protected this football. I can rock with that. If you're going to take the sack, yeah, it stinks. But at least protect the football. Don't give it back to him here. So I can respect that. For the last couple of weeks, we've seen that improvement. I want to see it. Right? Yeah, you see his arm come out? So that forced him to be like, oh, I got to tuck this. So at least he tucked it, right? And he protected that ball and went down with it. I'll give you a love for that, because it's lame, but it's not lame when he fumbles, because all of a sudden we're like, oh my gosh, Goff, you got to hold on to the football. Tight end straps aren't working. Yeah, that one was a little bit that was definitely on Sewell. We're going to get to more. We definitely got the 4th down ones to look at. Another screen set up here. Get upfield. Yes, sir. Get up. Love it. This is where Swift's at his best, though. We said this. Swift is at his best. Patient, screens, draws, get him in space, and just let him kind of dissect the defense, man. I think we should see Jamal more. But there's a time. Oh, my gosh. Whoa. If I don't give Evan Brown a cookie for this. Like, Evan. Holy heck, you are blocking this dude way out there. Like, you are taking him with you. That's Aaron Donald. All right, it wasn't as dominant as I thought it was initially, but I love it.
Okay. Need to sign you.
Oh,
you are so much more prepared than the coaches are.
Who said that?
MCDC has to know you, the man.
Oh, MCDC. Hey, hold up. Now, I'm the one wearing the MCDC shirt. If he wants to wear the DOD shirt, he can. I'll give him a free DOD shirt. Now, oh my gosh, that hurt. I appreciate you, Kevin. Kevin, you ain't got to do all this, man. You ain't got to do all this. I appreciate you, though. I do. Thank you. We appreciate the support around here. Look, I mean, there's big things that I got planned. I'm trying to make it happen. So I appreciate it big time, Kevin. Everybody in the chat, appreciate all you guys are making it super fun. At least Goff stepped up in the pocket and take right. Let's look at the positives. More prepared. I love watching it. So I like this idea better. I mean, we used to just do kind of clips, and I'm like, you know what, man? If you guys are going to show out like this, it won't stop. Like, I love doing the live streams of this because I can just share it. We can all get our thoughts and just take a look at it together instead of me just doing a video on it. I love streaming, man, but you guys are coming out, and, man, it's awesome. But, bro, Evan Brown, I mean, this is Donald. Look at him. Are you kidding me? And then Big V, Jonah Jackson. Yo, okay. Hold up. I gotta hook you up, though. I gotta hook you up, Kevin. Let's give 3 dubs. We haven't done that to you yet. And I'm gonna give you a Lions logo just because we appreciate you, man. Thank you, Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Absolute legend, though. I mean, pretty much everybody's in here. You guys are usually in here every single stream or video I do, so I appreciate it. Plus, this helps me get to interact with you guys more, because when I do videos, sometimes I just don't get as much interaction in comments or get to read them as much as I like, because I do the video and then I'm right on to the next one, so it's kind of like, dang, I didn't get really read the comments. I always appreciate the comments, but being able to just go stream and then get to talk to you live is awesome. In case I missed anything, shout out to Evan Brown. He said they gave him an 88. Well deserved, I guess. I didn't even notice it. Oh, look at my man. He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. He's a member. He got the thing. Oh, here's another scramble. We'll get to this one. Yeah, these plays were getting blown up so fast. It's plays like this where I'm just like, dang. Yikes. Got you, babe. Appreciate you, Kevin. All love, man.
I got you, baby.
Kevin, take your 5 man and go get you some Taco Bell. I appreciate you, man. All right, look at this. Pressure is there quick. I don't even know where you're supposed to go with the football here. I don't know what this route is. Is this the Hawk? Well, first off, this might be within 5 yards, but Hawk is getting killed. What the heck is going on? Michael, what's going on, man? Look at this. Look at this. It looks like he's reading Hawk, but yeah, Hawk is getting killed here, so there's not much there. You can't really. Khalif ain't even looking for the ball. Is this a block setup again? What is this play? Wait, what is this play? I'm sorry. I got to see this a couple of times. We have a receiver running into Swift out of the backfield. What is this? This has to be some kind of block setup. I don't know what this is. Watch this. Allison and Swift run into each other. I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. It's terrible. Whatever it is not good. So I don't know. I don't know what we're running here. It looks like some kind of levels route. You can't get 5 votes. You gotta go the cravings menu. Come on now. Okay. This looks like one of those block setups. But I don't know. The pressure was so quick, there's no even chance to get this to St. Brown. I mean, maybe he should try to like flick it now. I don't even know. Like they are all over this. But again, tuck the football, protect it, and I like the effort to at least try to get some yards there. I love the fact that he was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get something here. Yeah, I mean, you'd rather throw it away yardage wise, but it's like, okay, at least he tried to give us something. He stepped up in the pocket, right? Protect the football, and he's trying to get us something there. Like, I don't agree with the fact that he don't have heart. He has heart. You can see it, obviously. And that was third down, so there's heart with that. Anyway, that was just. Oh my gosh, we have to watch this fake punt. Guys, tell me how he doesn't score a touchdown here. If you're watching, do you think this one should have been a touchdown? Watch this play and tell me this shouldn't have been a touchdown. Look at this. He has way more room than CJ. I know he's just trying to get the first, but look at this. CJ, you have one guy. You have one guy to beat. If you don't juke, this is your opportunity, CJ, to be a running back. You better juke, run this dude over. No, CJ, give us a spin move. Oh my gosh. If he makes him miss, he scores a touchdown. He scores a touchdown. Come on, man. All right. Anyway, if you'd have made a miss, we scored a touchdown. But go back to the run. Swift, that one looked like it was going to be more than 3 yards. Even when I was watching this live, I was like, yeah, he's going to get more than 3. Nope, because the blocking looks solid. Let's watch Sewell on this play. Sewell pulls out. Jonah Jackson one-on-one. Jonah gets kind of beat here. He doesn't really move his guy. That's the thing. Jonah's not moving his guy. He's connected. He's just not moving him. And he gets off the block. Yeah, that one looked like could have broke for more. Still 3 yards, so it's not terrible, but it could have been more. Yeah, they did run. That was ugly. I don't know what that play was. I'm not sure what they were trying to set up there. It was one of those third downs, so maybe it was one of the third and longs they were trying to set. It looked like maybe they were trying to set up some kind of block where it was a drag and block like we've seen. Well, I don't know, though. Something went wrong. Something went horribly wrong. Another pass to Hawk. Love it. Love it, man. Got open. Hawk's getting open here. And this is, pod collapsing. Throw it between the defenders. Easy. Take it. Nice gain. That's a nice chunk. He had a lot of room, didn't he, Neil? Like, I was like, dude, if you don't score a touchdown, they should have ran that to Jamar. Ooh, facts. They need to start lining Jamar.
I make my money. Don't care. I want you to make some millions, and I'm gonna make it happen.
Oh snap. Okay, Kevin. I didn't know who was talking. Kevin, you need to stop, man. You need to stop. You need to stop with all the love, man. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Hey, your Sooners are still undefeated, but they playing some tight ones. Yeah, Donald is. Look at Donald, bro. He's taking 3 guys with him. But that's easy. Fit it between the hole. He's got a lot. You can see the chemistry between those two. Their punt returner is like 6'5", 220. Runs like 4 seconds. I'm like, who is their punt returner? You might be honest, though, because that dude did look kind of big. When I first looked at that, I was like, wait a minute. Is that like a lead blocker? Who is that? Yeah, you're right. Whoever said Jamar, they need to start using Jamar just on that play all the time. That way it's not like, oh, Jamar's in. They're faking this, But, yeah. I would like to. You're right. That's a good point. Kevin a baller, I swear. Kevin out here killing it, man. All the love from Kevin is crazy. It's crazy, and I'm definitely gonna be sharing the love, man. I'll be sharing it. Let me get you another dub in the chat for that. Ooh. Okay. Okay, plays like this again. It's just like, go hit the hole, Swift. Hit that hole, Swift. He's so good. And these are maybe more there because it's Swift. But, like, go. Look at him hopping. What? Go. Like, okay. I'm not mad. It's not a bad game. Just go. Just go, man. Dang. Just go. Okay, 4-man rush. Nice stunt. Hit Hawk again. I love it. Like, bro, it's that internal clock. The first read, if it's open, hit it, you know? But you got to know where that second read is because it's not always there. And, starts running back, hits second, bam, go. Move it. Let's go. Move the chains. Easy. Jamar could help in the pass game, too. Dude can catch. He can catch. Good point. He definitely can. CJ did his job. Get the first, secure the football, get out of bounds. He did his job. I know, but it's the greediness. It's the greediness that's like, score a touchdown, CJ. He did his job. You're not wrong. But you can't help but look at that and say, come on, CJ. If you would have fumbled, yes, I would have been so mad. And I would have, you know what? I would have been the guy sitting there saying, CJ, just get the first down. Yeah, you're right. You ain't wrong. You're not wrong. These coaches seem to love Swift, so I bet he will. Okay, here's your they went to this a lot, man. Okay, here's your tight end coming across the screen. It's Brock Wright, and plays like this though. You have to do it to pick up this edge, but it's kind of slowing down Swift to get downhill. But okay. He didn't play a single snap as a return guy in college. Oh, snap. Oh, this is the 4th down. Yeah, so you get the first one that slows down Swift. But it's not even this first one. It's the second one that's like, Dan Campbell's like, man, it's all me. All right? It clearly did not give us a yard the first time. But yet we're going to come back to do the same thing on no huddle. And it's to Swift. I would have rather them said, okay, Jamal, get in there. We'll take the slow. And we're gonna run this up the gut. Like, they might know it's coming. But trust me, he getting a yard. Like, he's not going to get stopped. But this pull really jacked up this one. It really does. Because you can see a little hole, but it forces him to stop, and it jacks up this. If this is not a... Look, here, I'll show you what I'm saying. Look at this. All right. If the Lions come out, and let's just say because I get it, they're running it to the weak side of the field. First off, if they just don't pull this guy, he gets a yard. Guarantee it. Because, look, the hole's there. The hole's there for a yard. But because you pull him, he can't hit that hole. He's got to stop, juke it, and then he's got to try to come back to it. So it's just the pull that jacks this whole thing up. You could probably line up Brock right over here, and more defense would shift to this side, though. So I don't have an issue with them running it to the weak side, or him going to the weak side, I should say. But it's just because you pull the tight end. Even if that guy's free, he's probably still picking up a yard because he's hitting this hole so fast. Yeah, that hurt. And that was when we didn't take the field goal, right? So that ended that drive. Let's wrap this thing up pretty soon. The edge has to be sealed, causing the blockage in the backfield. Yes. Let me roll it back. You're right. Especially on that 3rd down one. Yeah. Let me see. Man, yeah, it's just like for Swift, you just want to hit this so fast on 4th down, right? You don't even want to wait. As soon as you see that hole, you're going to go. You almost just want to try to beat the tight end to the spot, but then he's like, oh snap, I got to stop for the tight end, juke him out, and then it's like, you just threw away the hole. Yeah, that one hurts. All right. Oh, got another ding-ding thing.
I make a couple $100 a year as a contractor, but teabag and dream for you to lead the Lions.
Ooh! We see you as a contractor. Kevin C, okay. So what is that? Okay, so you're a contractor. Like, do you is that for for houses? Like for what? All right, here we go. Back this up. I don't completely understand. I don't know. Shout out to Kevin C, though. He's killing it. I like Swift and Jamal on the field at the same time. Yes. And we looked at our earlier goal lines. I like them on the field at the same time. I do. Some of the ways they use them is kind of weird, but I do like them on the field at the same time. I'm with you there. And, hey, we talked about in the preview. We thought we'd see that, and we did. So we were on it. Okay. There's a little bit of heat from Julian. But this is the one time where I think our linebackers got a little too aggressive, and this was on Alex too. Watch this. Watch him jump inside on this play fake. Maybe it was just a really good fake, but watch this. No, not really. I guess he gets a little hesitant. AJ Parker really dives down on this. And either way, though, it's kind of the play. Like, we're playing so much outside leverage. I don't even think this is straight up man coverage. I think this is zone coverage. Yeah, this is zone coverage. So something's messed up here. Either T-Walk needs to get down and Will's got to slide up top, or AJ's got to stay deeper. But he was so far underneath, I don't even think there would have been a chance, even if he knew that was the thing. That was just kind of a messed up play. It was a good play by the offense, I guess. Swaggy had a hands to back with Green Bay. Can you show me the plays Swift and Jamal in the field? My bad. No, I'm with you. Gosh, I don't know where they're at actually. We might come across one. I know there's one at the very beginning. There's early in the stream. There's one. It doesn't really work that well. We have one where Jamal leads the way as a blocker and Jalen blows it up. I know there's one there, but I'm 100% with you. I do like when they have them both on the field at the same time because it's just that threat. It is. Man, look at the pass pro here, dude. I gotta give like so much love to this O-line, man. They are blocking their butts off, dude. You can't get here. Look at this. Man. Like there's Houses and sports. I see you, Kevin. Kevin showing mad love. It's crazy, man. He's always showed love though, so it's not even like a new thing. Like all love, man. Look at this. There's no pressure. Julian's the closest guy. First off, Pennicini ain't gonna give you pressure, so I ain't mad at that. Hey, at least Charles, like, I'm gonna put my hands up. I'm gonna just put my hands up here and try. Will, he was not great coverage, but he slid on it. It fell incomplete, so that pass didn't, happen. But we still had hands to the face. I don't know who the hands to the face was at, so I would have looked at it if I would have knew. So you do houses. Okay. That's cool. That's real cool. Campbell was comparing Swift to Kamara today, which is huge. I did see that. Yes, Jason. He was. He's like, they can both take over a game. Like, okay, we see you. Big Baby Zubas, member for 14 months? Holy cow. Big Baby, you've been a member for 4. Dang, man. That's insane. You just sponsored. I don't even know what that means. Blocking their butts off. They are blocking their butts off. Did that not make sense? I may have messed that up. You know what? Let's just act like I didn't say that. Let's just do that. We kind of, it's getting late. We kind of just like not making sense anymore. So, you give me a little bit of slack. Come on. You know how fun it's going to be to watch a film game when we win? It's going to be real fun. Noob. Big Baby. Hey, come on, man. Y'all ain't got to show the love like this. Big Baby Zubas, I appreciate you, man. Shout out to him as well. He's always in here. Kevin C and Big Baby are always here. Hungry Pandas, y'all are always here. You know who you are. Everybody in the chat is always here. So I appreciate all you guys. Pennicini, though, I like him here. He's going to work. It's Levi as well. And this is why I'm kind of like, okay, we could probably trade away Nick if we could get a deal for him. Charles Harris helping us on the edge. Alex shutting this down, sliding down into help. And Pennicini finishing off. That was a pretty good run D. The thing is, you just want to finish that, though. Don't let him get those extra yards is what Aaron Glenn calls him. He called him something. Can't remember what he called him. Like the extra yard you get falling forward. Charles Lee just became a Hall of Fame member as well. Charles, welcome to the members thing. I don't know what to say. Email me if you want a DoD mask, doseofgaming@gmail.com, and I will send you a mask. This is kind of the same play as earlier, though. Hold up. When we win, yes, and it's coming. It's coming. This is kind of the same play as earlier. They're trying to get Jalen to work on it. I feel like that needs to be a switch. That's got to be a switch, I feel like. It's too many yards to cover. That's got to be a switch. Amani and Jalen, to me, got to switch this, I feel like. They got to be like, okay, I'm taking it. You take the tight end. He leaks out. I'll slid on the underneath. I get why you don't want to, but it just needs to be. It's just a good play design. It's quick. It's easy. They're not switching, right? So we don't switch a lot in coverage. So they took advantage of that. That's not our corner. We probably got to work on that in practice, get ready for that, because teams are going to be ready for that. And then you got to love this stop. You got to love this. I think the other angle will do this play more justice. Like, look at this. And this is not Trey Flowers. Like, there's no Trey Flowers here. So Julian sets the edge as we need to, but it's really that big man, John Pennicini. Gosh dang, John. John Pennicini is so underrated. He's not good at everything. But he can do some things. And that means he can pancake an O-lineman. Like, John Pennicini, he gets low. He's a people mover. I mean, look at this. And Levi, too. I got to run this back a couple times. I need to see what Levi's doing. Levi's doing the same thing. It looked like on the right guard. Let's see this. My goodness. Dang, Levi legit threw him on the ground, though. And then Alex is in there to close it. It's really just Levi and John made that play. And Julian set the edge. It was the D lineman. Cox the only one to fear on defense, right? And just Devontae Smith on offense. Yeah, I mean, Hurts is scary because he can move. And I don't know how well he'll do against a real pure running quarterback like that. Because he gets outside the pocket all the time. And they got a lot of speed at receiver. So I'm expecting a lot of zone, which should help us against a rushing quarterback. And hopefully get a couple picks. If they don't have Miles, that'll help because they've been trying to go the run earlier. They're just usually behind, so we got to be able to jump up like usual. And Cox, I forgot they had Cox. Oh, Fletcher Cox, yes, of course. I was thinking Jabril Cox. Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, he's a stud. He's got 6 sacks already this season. He's a DT, so that's kind of like okay. But he's complained to their DC that they are not playing aggressive. They're playing too much read and react defense, and he's mad about it. So. Maybe they changed it up this week. The DC said, okay, well, let's do it. But when you lose and players are calling out coaches, things are not in a good spot. I'll just say that. They're just not. They're not in a good spot. So that's kind of what's going on there. But defensively, it's just about that pass rush probably again. But they could be missing some key pieces there. Hargrave could be one of those missing. And they do have Slay. Slay will probably match Khalif. And I think you can hit Slay with a couple quick hitters. Like, I think you could do that. They don't have a Jalen where they can try to take away Hawk. So I'm thinking Hawks could eat. And, of course, Dallas Goedert. Man, we're going to get into this preview probably more on Friday. But, yeah, you got me talking now. Julian, this is great. Every time I watch this, I'm like, Julian, that was beautiful. Look at that. As soon as the receiver dips his hands, Julian just puts his hand right where the hands are for the receiver. It makes tons of sense. It makes tons of sense because that's where the ball's going. Like, if you get your hands in the way of where his hands are, you don't need to see the football. Julian, that's heads up. And we know he's dropped a lot. Shout out to Hungry Panda because this is yet Notre Dame guy. We know he's dropped a lot in coverage. Jerry's doing his thing. They're taking away the crosser. Look at this. As soon as his hands go up, bam. Okay, I'll just put my hands in the way. Whoop! I didn't even see the football, but I didn't need to make the play. Hope our coaches stay in Detroit. I believe they will. I hope so too. And Levi again winning off the line. Like gosh dang Levi, but that was good. That was good all around. Looking extra thick that game, too. Hey, okay, JP. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Okay, do your thing. Just tuned in, love the thumbnail. Appreciate it. I forgot what the thumbnail is. Thank you, though. Welcome. We're probably going to wrap this up, English, soon. But you are free to watch it back. We're going to be live tomorrow. We have the injury report dropping at about 4 or 5 tomorrow. No, it'll be later than that, probably 6, 7. And then we'll go live tomorrow as well. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely check it out. And this one is just, what happened to Sewell? What happened? So I do like when they use Swift like this, but you got to block, and it's tough to block this. Our tight ends are blocking well. I kind of would have liked if they would have went to Brock Wright again. They went to Brock Wright earlier, and he blocked well. And they did go to Brock Wright. Was he on the left? Let me see. Where's Brock at? Yeah. I would have liked to put Brock on the side of Fells as well here. They did. Okay, yeah, this is the same thing we saw earlier. Whoa. Sewell is beat inside right away. Dang. But you could still get a movement here, right? I mean, okay, Evan Brown's moved this guy. Swift, go upfield right here. Go. Go. Okay, he's going. And he kind of just backs into Evan Brown's guy. That might have got a couple more yards with Jamal, but yeah, we just didn't get that push there from Evan. He had a couple nice plays. That one, yeah, he kind of got pushed off there. But I think it was still positive. I think that was still a positive gain. So I rock with that. But this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, there was something about that 2-minute drill that got him in a rhythm. And he started trusting his old line, and you started getting plays like this. Like, this is pure trust, but it's also the old line protecting him. I mean, we straight up protected here. How many did they bring? 4 rushers. You got the delay. Shot to Fells. He helps us out on the edge. So delay is big time. Looking to Swift. Not really there. He stumbles, so he comes back to Khalif. Great ball placement. Bam. Right away from. I mean, that might have been one of his best balls. It's short, but it was one of his best passes of the day. Short pass that should have been a TD, but the route was messed up. The short pass over that short pass that should have been a TD, but the route was messed up. Oh, the Swift one. Yes, we are right there, actually. We are right there. They did this a lot, too. This is multiple times I've seen this. I like it. They go to Jamal this time. So I do like that because Jamal barrels ahead for like 3. I know it's not a lot, but if you're going to do it, I like it to Jamal. Earlier I did it with Swift. So it shows me the willingness to say, okay, we'll try it different. Let's try it with Jamal. And remember, he's up in the press box, so he's seeing the downfield view. So he's like, okay, This might work better with Jamal. It's good blocking, but he's a little hesitant here too. I don't know what he's looking for, but again, he puts his head down. He'll give you 3-4. So I like that because Jamal will give you 3-4. But you're talking about the Swift one, I'm pretty sure, and that's right here on third down. I believe this is the third down play. Let me see. Okay. Extend the play, throw it away. No issues with that. Let me see. Oh, I lost the whole back to my chair. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. All right. Not a bad pocket. Yeah, maybe couldn't get that out because of pressure. Rolls it, throws it away. All right. And we got the flag, but he said, hey, you can't call flag on that. Perfect timing. That was beautiful timing. He was right on that. He's like, have you got to that play? Yeah, we here. It's actually right here. Yes, sir. It's right there. All right. Let's roll this back because there's a couple things to take a look at. Maybe a couple missed opportunities here. But I know there's a lot of negative. I agree. Show talked good about our special teams because yes, I need to see that. I love the Pat McAfee show, so I need to check that out. Yeah, there's bad, but there's always good. I think this game there's a lot of good actually, especially on both sides. I think we found some rhythm offensively. Okay, 3 receivers on one side, and you're going kind of a 3-by-1 look. This time they're gonna leave St. Brown in the chip block. They bring 4 rushers, so you got a little bit of a pocket. This is kind of the stunt. It kind of gets us here. So your first look needs to be there, and he comes off his first look right now and gets to his check down. I have no problem with this. I don't have an issue with this because to me this wasn't a lack of I don't know what I'd call this. Like he has him right here. Okay, right. It's that internal clock. I did my 3-step drop. I gave it his hitch, and it wasn't. And it's not there yet, right? The timing isn't there yet. You feel the pressure. It's the internal clock. I got to get to my check down. So I don't have an issue with it, but this one does. It does come late to Hawk. Maybe this is more open because he goes to his check down, right? Because if he's still sitting on Hawk, this linebacker probably slides the Hawk's way, right? He does have it late though, you can see, but there was some pressure. Good job by the line though, giving him a chance to get it off. It was just the fact that this play got jacked up, and you can see Swift frustration. Let's watch it back. And when you slow it down, you can really see what happened. All right. You can really see what happened on this play. Watch. Okay, here's a drop. He leaks out. It's the right read. Look at what he's saying. This is where you got to pause it. Swift is sitting down. And what does Swift say? I got to do my thing quicker. If I'm gonna roll out, I got to roll. If I'm gonna sit, I got to sit. Right? And it was just. Oh.
You are who the Lions need. MCDC is awesome, but you have always made the best game. Plans.
Oh,
I think you're the future of the NFL as FIFU.
Yo.
Don't mind me saying so.
I don't mind. Kevin, you don't have to show all this love, man. I appreciate you, man. I know the game plans are long, but I do like making them. I do. And I felt like we were pretty good this week on the game plans. Anybody new in the chat, man, appreciate everybody in the chat. If we can get some love, I'm going to put a W in the chat for my man. You know what? That's the new thing. W's. Maybe we get away from the birthday cake and just put W's. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kevin. See, I appreciate you. Thank you. What would the fans think it's worth paying Swift to come back from overtime? I don't know. I like Jamar, so, I'm just saying. But they seem to really like Swift, and they seem like they would pay him. Because, remember, they paid Elvin, right? They paid Kamara. So, and he likes Kamara. But anyway, but you can see where I'm pausing it, right? So, he's sitting. Goff throws the sit, right? He's throwing the sit. It looks like Swift is going to sit. He throws the sit, and then Swift leaves. And that's where it got jacked up. He's throwing Swift sitting down. Swift leaves, and that's what really happens there. And it's just unfortunate, man, because this probably would have been a touchdown. And let me watch the pocket again. Let me watch this pocket, because Goff may have had more time, and maybe he should have been a little more patient with this. Let's see. It's always the internal clock, I feel like. 1, 2, 3, drop, okay. And go to my check down. Like, yeah, he just keeps moving. I get what Swift was thinking, though, because Swift is feeling the space behind him. I'm open. I'm going to drop back and shift away from the defense, give myself more room to work with. And Goff is thinking, man, I'm going to hit him, go right back to my check down. And you can see the reaction by both of them is funny here. Swift reacts like, oh, my gosh. And watch Goff. He's like, oh, gosh. He's like, why'd you move? Look at Goff's reaction. And then Swift is like, dude. I love it. I love it because, but I like how they did talk about it after playing. They're like, okay, this is what needs to be better, right? This is what needs to fix, because this can't happen. And I feel like we are seeing this more, probably because you have a younger quarterback. You got a newer offense, and they're just I think Frank Gill said it best. I think Frank said this is a chemistry thing that we didn't have with Stafford because he was here for so long, but it's just the chemistry. It's getting on the same page, man, and I would feel like you got to be on the same page, right? It's got to be there. Swift is ready to fight Goff. Yeah, they were frustrated, but you better be frustrated after that. Like, if you're like, oh, that's okay. He gave that. You see him get that Swift turnaround? That's that Call of Duty's turnaround. That's that Resident Evil 8 turnaround where you click the two buttons and he's like, snap. He's like, ooh, I'm going to fight you. Goff is hopping around. He's like, ah! Okay, I'm sorry. That's the tough one. Let's wrap this up. Where do you guys want to end this with? You want to end this with defense? Nah, defense gives us a touchdown. Let's not do that. I don't want to do that. You want to do that? No. How about we end this with our drive until the pick? I think that's a good way to end this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't want to see this again, but I watched it. I shouldn't have watched this. Why did I put this on? All right, so this one was clear. You brought a blitz, so you have one less guy deep. Austin Bryant slips. It's there. The stunt is there, but he slips because you have Charles and Austin. This is a cool stunt. You have two guys doing it, so someone's going to break through. He just slips. So, yeah, and then Darryl Worley's not a slot, and that's the result. Yep, that hurts. Talk about timely. Just one little thing slip up. AJ goes out, and that's the play that gives up 60 yards, and that's the play that gives them the lead. It's not a field goal lead, because if it was a field goal lead, we take the lead. It's a touchdown lead. Great play by Jerry here. This was one of his good plays. He had up and downs this game, but I like how he has that memory of it. He just doesn't let it get terrible, right? Jerry will bounce back. He has a cornerback mindset. Bobby's a safety, so he's getting there, but he's got a cornerback mentality of, okay, I messed up. It's football. Let me make another play. All right, I got burnt. Let me get back and make another play. Again, great on these drags. There was one I think we missed with Jerry where he was showing that speed, and I didn't think he had. Safety sliding down, which helps us. Then you just have a cat and mouse game with Amani. I like this. He's bound to bounce back and forth. He's done this a few times. And then it's just his drag across. Can he run with it? Derek Barnes is running with this. Now, not completely, right? Because Amani's still got to help us. But Amani's helping us enough because Derek is flying across the field trying to help us here. He's a little late. He gets turned around. But, you got Amani trying to help out here. And that's good. Well done. Walker flex again. It could have gotten a penalty. He got to watch that. He got to stop. Tracy, stop it. Why are you doing that? I didn't see that, but he needs to stop, man. Come on, T-Bach. Stop it, man. I know you were excited, but do something different. Maybe like, I don't know what you could do different. The flexes are kind of whack. Look at this fly. This fly. I've seen this so many times, and every time it makes me mad, and I'm like, what is that? This dang fly. He keeps going across the screen. This dang fly. Okay, all right. I really didn't want to end with this possession, but that's what we're doing because this is how the game ended, so we'll do it. Okay. Yeah. Will's got to get down faster on this. I think that's what this is, right? And like I said, he's in position. He just needs to come through with a play, a PBU, a pick, something. He's there. He punches it. He just needs a play to build some confidence and get him a highlight play. He needs a highlight play. You couldn't make a highlight tape. You'd be like, oh yeah, he's in position a couple times. He doesn't. He just needs to finish one of these, man. Something needs to break through for him. And this one's just really well designed. Worley's just too slow to get there, and he gave up the touchdown. All right, let's take a look at our offense, and we'll just stop before they throw the pick because you've seen it. I don't need to break it down. I don't want to see it again. So we know what happened. Unless you haven't seen it, I'll turn away and just let it play. We kept going to this well, and it really wasn't working that well. Like, I get the idea. It's like, okay, 5-on-4. If we can block down, it will be cool. They slide a linebacker in, so it's 5-on-5 pretty much. And that's still not a bad matchup, but yeah, this one should have been audibled out of, or maybe there just wasn't a lot of push here. We just went to that a lot. We went to this play a lot, and it really didn't have a success I think they were hoping. Here's a cornerback blitz really well. They disguised that well, where you can't even see it, but they also covered it well. Look how fast the safety gets on St. Brown, where that's not open. Usually throw to the blitz. It's not open. This ain't open. That's not open, right? And so you got to wait for Hawk to try to develop here. This isn't open. So what do? You take the check down, Swift, easy, got it. I like this, Stay in the pocket, taking the hit. Was this a flag on us? Was this something on us? Oh, that might have been someone. I think it was. I hope. No. That was on the defense. Yes, it was. Okay. That was on the defense. Good. But they do good with disguising their blitzes. That one they showed a little bit more. And he throws it. That's what happened. Okay. The first time I didn't know what happened watching this from the TV broadcast angle. This is what happened. Okay. The snap count, Floyd shows it. Goff sees it. What are you taught? Throw it to the blitz. Throw it to where the pressure's coming from, right? You throw it back to there because there's going to be opening. They covered it well. He's looking there. He's like, oh, I'm going to throw it to the pressure. And they take away Khalif. Pump fake, which we haven't seen. It moves Fuller down, and he just flips it out to Hawk. It's short. It's basic, but it was good. It was good because that probably would have been a pick. Because usually you're taught, hey, just throw it there. There's a little give and take, I feel like, with that. Because sometimes you're like, if you would throw it, we could have a big play. And then other times it's like, well, man, if you would have threw that, we could have had a pick. So it works for and against him. It's trying to figure out that balance. Unfortunately, man, just some key times it hasn't worked for us. That one back to Hawk. Okay. This is a really well done drive, though. I mean, it was like 5 yards every play, and we just stacked. We just stacked the run game. Shout out to Jonah Jackson on Darren Donald. Okay. We missed it. We missed the fight. We missed that. Big time. Yes, that was, yes, I'm with you. That looked like an option route, right? We're sitting it or fly out to drive out to the flat. I see what you're saying, and that's probably why the communication got jacked up, right? Because you get an option route. You're probably right. Option route, curl, it's curl flat. It's also what linebackers are taught. They play through the curl to the flat. So for him, it's kind of the same thing, hook flat maybe. And yeah, he probably did have the option. You're right. It's a good look. That's probably why he started flaring out, and it was just messed up. Like if you're gonna go to the curl, if you're gonna hook. If you're going to flat, it's just got to be quicker. I think Swift said it well. It's not that I can't do it. It's just got to be quicker. And this one, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I want to see. You need a yard. Who's going to give me that yard? Who are you going to call, right? If it's like Ghostbusters, I need a yard. Who am I going to call? I'm calling Swift. Not Swift. Jamal. I just messed that all the way up. Like Swift, I'm calling on Jamal. They know we're running. Everybody in the world knows we're running this. Donald beats Big V right off the snap because Big V always tries to get low and move forward. So he's like, yeah, okay, you're a big dude. You're a tackle that's playing guard. Okay, swim move. And but Jamal's like, yeah, I'm still gonna get you. I'm still gonna get the yard. Like I'm still gonna move the defense. Brees Hall. It's weird. I had a dream about a guy named Brees Hall last night. I don't know if that means anything. On college football, my running back's last name is Hall. It's actually William Hall. I thought it was Brees Hall for some reason. It's William, but I treat him like Brees Hall because the guy had 300 rushing yards last game. I know this is off topic, but anyway, there. This is where Swift. I like this stretch run. Swift making his money. Who leads the way? Fells? Fells blocking? Okay, I see you, Fells, doing his thing. And then Hawk's going to pull it. Whoa, Fells blocking two guys. Okay, Fells. That was all about Darren Fells. Darren Fells, maybe he should get a little more love. I mean, Hawk gets the attention, but Fells and Brock Wright were helping us a little bit at run blockers. Not the pass route was terrible by him. Another screen. This is a long screen to throw. I don't even know if we had numbers here. Let me back this up. This is a long screen, dude. I guess you kind of have numbers if you can get this. And I don't even know. Like, I don't know. What was this? This was bad. Something went wrong here. This is not how this play is supposed to go. I can't believe this is how the play is supposed to work. This. What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. Maybe they were trying to run off the defenders, and they thought, hey, if this is zone, we can run them off. Well, it wasn't, and we got 2 yards, so that's... Kevin C., you need to stop, man. My headphones are dead. I ain't going to be able to hear you chat anymore. Be happy. You are the future and tomorrow. Dang, dude. All the love, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Shout out to Kevin C. again. Shout out to the chat. Y'all are killing it. Y'all are rocking with me late night tonight. I love it, man. This is a school night. Y'all rocking. Here's another one. Little stunt inside, a little pressure. But, he stays in, gives us a pass. It's the one that was open. It gets us in a situation where we have a chance to pick it up. It's still 3rd and long, but we have a chance. And all you need is a chance. Hey? So you're saying there's a chance. That's what needs to be said right here. Because DeAndre Swift, he picks it up. Shout out to DeAndre. DeAndre does his thing. Jonathan Taylor been better than Okuda. Jonathan is crazy. Wait, are you saying Jonathan Taylor? Because Jonathan Taylor would have been instead of Swift. Look at this. Another draw. Swift needs more draws. I'm going to say it. Swift needs more draw plays. It's just too true to not say it. And why is Sewell out here? Did Sewell go to the left side of the field for this play? Or did he pull? Oh, no. He's always left tackle. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. For some reason, I was like, well, Matt Nelson. No. Yeah, this is what we need. This is what he needs to do. Shout out to Sewell. Sewell, I mean, dude, this is about Penei Sewell. That's an athlete. To pick up a corner, that's an athlete. And then it's like, all right, give me a first. Hodge blocking on Ramsey, that's big time because usually he's making that play. And we keep the drive alive. That was a huge first down. That was huge. Okay. Another 2 tight end set. We're going to run to Hawkins's way. And big run. Gash it. I wish we would have kept the run up. I know we got 0 yards and we went to the pick, but we could have kept running it probably. I know on Madden, I probably would have just kept running the football. Knowing how this team is playing, like I'm just running the football here. Be inside. Is this another cornerback pull? Tight end pull? No, I don't think so. It's a pre-snap motion. Let's see. Does he pull? He does. They do like these pulls, yeah. So we got to be able to protect the inside. And, yeah, it's all right. It works because you get this pull. Oh, my gosh. He just took him off his feet. Big V? Big V took his man off his feet. Oh, my gosh. Was this a hold? No, it wasn't. I'm thinking something different. I'm thinking something different. Yep, this is Big V. Watch Big V pick up Terrell Lewis. And it's okay that he's beat inside because you're kind of get to the edge. Bam. Picks up Lewis. Brock Wright blocking. Get 15-yard chunk. Love it. The run designs are kind of cool. It's just the pulling tight ends were killers. It was just bad timing for him. 3 tight ends on the same side. That's a heavy run play. You talk about showing the run. You went 3 tight ends on one side of the field. And usually this can spread a defense. It really didn't spread him that much. But, just attack him. Attack him upfield. I like it. Yeah, I don't think Jonah gave us a good block there. Yeah, Jonas didn't really give us a good block here. This might have been on Brown. Let me pause this. Yeah, Jonah, he got his hands on Jonah too fast. And he couldn't get that push. We about to wrap this stream up just so y'all know. I just didn't want to see the pick. But I'll see up to the pick because it was a nice long drive up to the pick. Go to Swift, easy, bam, let's take it. Swift, make a play, bam, get him on the edge, bam, make another guy miss. Okay, Swift getting comfy. Swift is getting healthy. Yeah, I'm going to say it right now, this dude getting healthy. He's going to be a problem, man. There's ways to use him, and if you use him those ways, draws, screens, flats. Nelson was beat right away, so it was good to go to your check down, right? You see it, you can see it out of your peripheral vision. Go to the check down, and then just let Swift be Swift. And he going to be Swift. Swift going Swift. Is that a shirt? Swift going Swift? We could. We do have... Okay, Kambindo was inactive this last week, so he might play again this week. That's a good note. He didn't play last week. He might go this week. This one, Jamal could have broke it. I would have just kept going to the well. I would have just kept going to it, man. I mean, you got the movement. You got Jonah getting a second level, and Jamal's going to give you a 6-7 a pop. Even if he breaks this, a touchdown. Here's why they stopped. Because this play gave you no yards because Jamal was a little too creative, I think, a little too hoppy. Watch this. Just keep rolling. Just keep going. You don't need to hop back in. Jamal, just keep going. And he knows. He smacked his hands on the ground. Look at this. Okay, is this another pull? It is. He was giving this away, too. Brock Wright was giving that all the way away. He was already looking at the snap. But I guess he pulls again. The pull's too slow. The pull is too slow. He's not even in front of Jamal. Wait a minute. This looks like a misdirection run. And that's supposed to help the timing of he's supposed to beat him to this hole. If this looks like, misdirection. And Brock Wright is not quick enough through the hole. So the timing was bad. This misdirection needs to take a half second longer, or Brock Wright needs to be through faster to pick this block up. If he picks that block up, he's walking in the end zone. It's the little things, man. And I don't even want to watch it. No, I'm not watching it. We got to end it there. Appreciate everybody for coming into the stream, man. I'm not looking at it. I don't want to. Left tackle traps. And Sewell's so athletic, and he can't block for the tight end trap. Hey, maybe whatever it takes. We need to run more every game. Yeah, I feel we could win games with Najee Harris and not a million good. Najee's a problem. Najee's a big. Hey, shout out to Dose of Dad. He was like, I want Najee. I ain't mad at it. Do your thing. We need Decker back so we can. I mean, we don't have Frank, so that's part of it. But we need Decker back so we can really start to get a feel of what this O-line could be. We really didn't get a feel at all this year of what this O-line could be at full strength. And we won't. We just won't. Olave, Juju, Cephas, Raymond could win games. Olave, Cephas come back healthy would be nice. We'll see what happens with Tyrell. We haven't really seen him this year, so I don't know what he is. Yeah. Watch it. I ain't watching that, Zax. Now you got me messed up. I've seen that too many times. I got that saved on my phone. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. Jeff Howard, Series running back, so you're never spending a lot of money getting immediate impact players. Okay. That's an interesting way to do it. I got no issues with it. I mean, everybody's got their way to do it. I heard the Lions were talking about trading Hawk for picks. I mean, Hawk gonna get paid, and he needs to block better. You know, I would agree with that. I just don't think they could do that. I mean, the connections there with Goff is it's really the only weapon we have right now. But even going forward, I think that'll be just to how they like to do the offense. I think it'll be too much of a connection for Goff. You know. Let me see. He wound up too wide, so maybe that was a jacked up play. Gosh, how far did I skip? I might have skipped the whole play. That's what I'm saying. I think what happens here is this misdirection needs to take longer. Wait a minute. Where are we? Okay. This is not the right play. What is this? Is this the pick? Nope. I don't want to see that. All right. I don't want to bring back the bad vibes. So you're pulling Big V. Wait. So you're going 2 tight ends. I see what you're saying. So if they pull Fells, I get what you're saying. It's a long way for him to run. He does kind of shut. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, okay, if you send Fells, get through faster, that would help. He's taking the inside guy. I see what you're saying, though. If this misdirection, like if they would just set up a little bit longer, or maybe Jamal just play slow. Jamal's just so downhill. He would just, oh gosh. Mays and Fuller. Okay, Zax, because I know you asked this, I think in the stream too. What's it called? Tomorrow we're gonna do a whole bunch of trade scenarios. So yeah, we're gonna dive into this. We're gonna talk about it. And come with them. I have like 8 to talk about tomorrow. So we got a lot of them already. And if you have any more, throw them in the chat. We're going to dive into. Tomorrow's going to be a trade day. Spent all that money on OT free agency. On OBJ. They drafted wide receiver instead. They win a Super Bowl. Yeah, they might trade OBJ. I always hear the rumors they're going to trade OBJ, and they never do. They did draft Jedrick Wills high. But we've drafted a lot of first-round O-linemen. We've drafted more first-round O-linemen than most of the best rush teams in football. Usually teams do about 2. I think the Browns went 2. Most teams do about 2. We've done 3. So we'll see how that pans out. We'll see. It's interesting. Need to see Jamal steps on that. Please play again. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there was a one step. Usually, from what I've seen, misdirections usually take longer to develop than what we did. We did this pretty fast. Where is this? Where are we at? I'm losing every play. I don't know what. Okay, that's not it. This is the pick. Back it up. No, that's not the pick. Okay, wait, hold up. One more time. This play is going to haunt me now. It was asleep. All right. Here we go. Okay. Hawk gets a good block. It's a one step. Maybe just sell that more to the fake misdirection. Maybe just don't be so eager to get there. Sell it a little bit more. Delay this a little bit more. And you can let Brock get in front. If Brock gets in front, this is a touchdown. Delay that a little more, man. Yikes. Yep. Maybe just a more wider step. Usually I've seen misdirection. They take a wider step out. Wider step than that. That was really... It wasn't very wide. It was kind of a quick chop and then go. Any word on Hand? Hand, it sounds like he's going to be back soon. I'm not going to say this week, but it sounds like he might be back this week. He might. His days line up. I think they get the bye week with him too. It sounds like Hand's going to be back soon. I think we'll see him again this season. So that it sounds like a good update from what I've heard. So I think he'll be back soon. Flowers and Goff can't really go anywhere, so hope they ball out. Flowers, yeah. I mean, we'll talk about Flowers tomorrow with our trades. So we'll discuss him, but because there's been some scenarios thrown out there. No, first round, about second round. There is, and I thought St. Brown was like a third round talent. We got him late. At second round, third round talent. We got him late, so I like St. Brown. But hey, we gotta have to continue this. What are the chances we get Juju in free agency this offseason? Very possible we get a top tier receiver this offseason. Very possible. I don't know if Juju's the type, but I think it's very possible we go get a top wide receiver this offseason. Yeah, a little more pull, a little more from Jamal. Yeah, Jamal could slow down a little more. It is a long way to run. You're right. That is a long way to go. It's like he was so eager to hit that hole. So eager to hit that hole, man, and it didn't work, man. That's tough because we did block everywhere well. It's the little things, man. It's always the little things that come back. I remember being 20, and they always talk about details, and that's an example of details, and we don't score. It hurts. Why is my screen so bright? I was this bright all night. That rhymed. I don't know what I was going for there. Yeah, I think the upcoming draft's gonna be different because we went heavier on our O-line, D-line. That's there. You know, like aside from maybe guard, you shouldn't need to go round one guard, right? You got your D lineman. You might be able to go edge, but I think going forward, it's gonna be different. We got our guys for that. Levi, Aleem, John. I mean, the future, Michael Brocker's O-line. Your O-line should be good. I think you need guard help, and you could add competition to that, but they like it. So I don't think you need to go round one for competition. Randall L. and Steelers connection. Yep, that's true. That's a good point. Randall L. He does have that connection. Yep. He's got the Tampa Bay connection too. So I don't know if they're saying free agents. I know Godwin was. I don't think he will be next year. But yeah, there's always that connection. There's also, well, the guy from Clemson really doesn't have connections. Anthony Lynn, you always got to look at his connections, right? Keenan Allen, I don't know when he's going to be available. Mike Williams, probably not. Probably won't ever happen. But anyway, that is a little rewatch of the film, man. So tomorrow we'll do our trade talk. We're going to go live on Last Second Dose. I don't know if it's going to be day or I'll talk to Rad, figure out what works best for him, and I'll schedule it early. That way you guys can see what time we're going to go live. And we'll just see when that happens. If we do have to go early and you can't make it early, you'll always be able to watch it back. So that's, and then we'll have the injury report. Probably like, I don't know when, 6, 7 tomorrow, maybe a little later. This depends on when they drop it. That's when I can usually try to get it out. Give it away from Thibodeau. I got to watch some Thibodeau, man. There's a lot of hype around him, and Hungry Panda don't love him. You heard it here first. Hungry Panda does not love Thibodeau. So maybe he ain't legit. Maybe he ain't. Or is he? Give me one in the chat if Thibodeau is your number one choice. Give me a 1. Give me a 2 if he's not. Again, I want to give a shout out to my man Mike C. He absolutely killed it. I appreciate it. Big Baby Zuba, 14-month member. Everybody in the chat tonight, you guys made it real fun, and it was a good time. We do have Romeo too, yeah, right. And I think Charles Harris should be locked up. I'm gonna re-sign Charles. We're gonna talk about him tomorrow in a trade scenario, though. We are. I don't know why I said we is. But anyway, man, appreciate everybody coming in. This is a great stream, late night stream, 2.5 hours. Dang, it was a lot of fun. You don't love the position? Okay, I know, me too. But we all know where Holmes was last weekend. He was there. And they had guys watching Pittsburgh. I know they had guys at Pittsburgh. Hutchinson's more. I love Hutchinson. Oh, we got some twos in chat. Hamilton. Oh, yeah, you're a Notre Dame fan, so I should have known you were gonna say that. Big Thursday game, Green Bay. That's Thursday. Woo! That is gonna be good. I'm glad. That's gonna be fun to watch. Come on, Arizona. Go to 8-0. 8-0. Dang, 8-0. Dang, 8-0. That's crazy. All right. Thank you, Pride, for watching. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.